sir. I am so glad to be back. I missed you all. My name is Rich Palladino. So easy. Thank you. And let's kick off Euphoria with your opening contest, a four-way match scheduled for one fall to a finish. to my left, from the Prize City, weighing in at 175 pounds, the Prize, Alec Price. His opponent in the corner to my right, from the village, hidden in the concrete, weighing in at 170 pounds, the Ghetto Samurai, Nolo Kitano! Their opponent in the corner to my left, he is an alumnus of Boston University, where he majored in neuroscience. And graduated magna cum laude. With a GPA of 3.75, weighing in at 204 pounds, Brad Cashew. And their opponent in the corner to my right, hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in tonight at 80 kilos, Tiger Style, Moriarty!
Saturday, September 25th in Yarmouth, Maine. Limitless Wrestling celebrates 6 years. It is Euphoria. This is Top Shelf Troy Nelson being joined by Johnny Torres. Seems like we have a meeting of the minds inside the ring, but Alec Price could not wait to get his hands on Brad Cashew. This is going to be fast and furious. We're going to have ourselves a chain wrestling classic in the ring.
Yeah, no better way to start off the 6-year anniversary than with a gunfight of a 4-way like this.
Absolutely. You want to talk about a revolution? Many revolutions there by Nolo Kitano, the House of Glory grab, taking it right there.
Yeah, the Jonine from the village hidden in the concrete might be looking to take flight. But Lee Moriarty had it scouted. Sweep of the legs. Watch the arm.
Watch that arm, and he is very much aware of your body.
Oh, might be thinking joint custody. The joint custody arm bar, but Nolo had it scouted. Caught him with the cross body. Here comes Cashew.
Interesting. Before I get on to Brad Cashew, you want to talk about scouting. A lot of people must have scouted Nolo Kitano coming off an excellent 6-man tag back in Herman, Maine at the beginning of August, making waves on IWTV. That show is available now. So I think a lot of people have had eyes on Nolo Kitano. Everybody knows about Lee Moriarty, the recently signed AEW star. Getting it on right now with Brad Cashew, who would have lettered in pro wrestling if it was available at BU.
No doubt about it. Picture perfect single leg right there. Lee Moriarty, though, ever proficient with the chain wrestling, regathering the advantage, but now just, wow.
Say, that going to be a split, absolutely. That is the technical term, folks. Brad Cashew picking up his first victory at our last show, defeating a very game Kevin Koo in a tit-for-tat contest. The one person we haven't had a chance to really talk about right now is the man on the outside of the ring, Alec Price, the Prize City OG, back in the ring now, ready to get it on again, possibly with Brad Cashew. Heads up,
swinging for the fences.
And this crowd is giving it to Alec Price. I think it's very interesting, the change of heart that this crowd has had for someone.
Alec's bewildered.
I'm gonna let them hear it right now. He doesn't know what to do with it. I was gonna say, this is gonna be a contest right here.
They've been asking for this.
Wait a second.
Oh, no.
Pay attention, boys. Picture perfect. off the top rope from Nolo Kitano.
Wild altitude on that.
Alec Price, little change of plans, was supposed to take on Love Dog before Ava, Everett, and Charles Mason took him out. He had big beef. Gnarls Garvin was not prepared for him and still was able to take care of him at the Vacation Land Cup at the end of August. What is this? What is this?
Special.
What in the world?
Moriarty.
Don't even tell me that Moriarty slipped the leg. There's only one way to go at this point. Price is trying to figure out what to do. There's a shot. Moriarty's feeling it now. Brad Cashew can't get out. This is a precarious position. Catches the leg. Get out of here. Stop it. Ankle lock. Gory special. And a bit of an Indian, just a leg lock.
Tiger style is coursing through his veins right now.
If that is what Tiger style is, beating up 3 men at once.
That's it.
I'd like Tiger style. That's what I want. Tiger style blood, I suppose, is that what it is.
Nolo Kitano, though, laying in the leather on Lee Moriarty. Irish whip.
Catches him, gonna get him around from belly to back. No. Drives him down into the knee. Coming through, he's looking for a kick. Puts on the brake and shot off. Kitano, though. Pele kick to Lee Moriarty.
Got him square in the jaw, but Price takes off.
Right there. Oh, wait a minute. Got the shin up, I thought. Interrupting that kick from Alec Price. Gonna catch it. Once again to the back. Lift up. Catch. Oh, no.
God.
That spin kick connecting flush with Alec Price. Will land one flush of his own with a super kick.
With some stank on it. And now Alec Price might be thinking surprise.
Surprise already. If he hits it, it's over.
Back position.
Roll through to the schoolboy. All the way up is Alec Price, though. Back up could be a suplex here. Lee Moriarty's got him up. Floats over almost like a Dixie driver. Schoolboy by Price. And mind you, this is not like the Vacation Land Cup. This is not elimination style. First pin is going to win it, Johnny Torres.
No doubt. Lightning fast. Near falls here. Price putting the brakes on.
Very smart. Very smart by Price. Rolling through is Moriarty, who's got the arms.
Oh,
Perfect bridge. Kicks out at 2 does Alec Price.
Dangerous position there. Very close.
Both men catching a breather. Well deserved. And Price, of course, will catch his breath and immediately start talking smack, Johnny Torres.
Here comes Brad Cashew.
Brad Cashew, 3.75 GPA at Boston University. I think he's got a
shellacker.
He's got a 4.0 in wrestling. It's going to be German suplexes. 2 of them could be a 3rd on the way.
Absolutely.
Catches him with a 3rd. Beautiful bridge. Extension on that bridge. Making it harder to kick out. Will Dojan says 2.
As polished as a collegiate folk style wrestler as you'll find, Brad Cashew. Those bridges, every day you know he does them.
Absolutely. Brad Cashew now once again launches him over. Lands on his belly almost like a moonsault, but with nobody home. That German suplex. Brad Cashew in with a splash to the corner. Cashew with the Northern Lights.
Bridge after.
Another beautiful bridge. It makes it even harder to kick out. Alec Price lucky there. Count of 2.
Yeah, right on the tip of those toes with that bridge.
Brad Cashew now with a chance to catch his breath. And will also take the time to jaw jack with the fans, but he should probably stay on Alec Price with a slap to the face. I said it earlier, Alec Price with an upset over Gnarls Garvin, Big Beef, eliminated first in the 4-corner elimination for Vacation Land Cup. Caught one of the most vicious death by elbows I've ever seen at the expense of JT Dunn.
But now Alec Price looking to get back on the winner's track.
Once again, catches him with an elbow. Forearm wraps, floats over. Brad Cashew, though, a little worse for the wear. Full drop kick by Alec Price.
In the damn face.
The prize will not be denied. Wants to get back onto his winning ways. Alec Price now gets him in the corner.
Measuring Brad Cashew.
Big knee to the face. Brings him off, shooting off the ropes, coming in hot. Another, that was a pump kick that time from Alec Price.
Watch the face right off him.
Brad
One
Cashew,
more time.
looking worse for the wear. Oh, no way. Lance flush, drops the leg, does Alec Price.
That emergency leg lariat.
Center of the ring, almost 3. Putting on the brakes with that hand is Will Dojan. Alec Price with a look of disbelief on his face. Lee Moriarty and Nolo Kitano nowhere to be found, Johnny Torres. I can't even see them at ringside.
Both picking up the pieces here. Alec having the chance to put this one away.
We've seen this before. We saw what happened to Robert Martyr back at the beginning of the summer. Stomped his guts out.
But here's Lee.
Moriarty back in the ring now, taking his time, looking for his opponent. Into the buckle. Price stops one. Drops a punch of his own, could be going up.
What is this?
Double stomp! Right there for Cashew, though! Wait a minute!
No!
Cashew!
What?
Cashew doesn't realize it! No!
Get out of town!
Stops his guts out! Alec Price hearing it from this crowd! I still can't believe this crowd has had a change of heart in this kid. I understand why, but he doesn't know what to do with it. Nolo Kitano breaking up the 3 count there. That was going to be a 3 count.
Alec Price keeps up a performance like this, we're going to change Yarmouth to the new Prize City.
Absolutely, and you got to believe he was close to being the #1 contender tonight. That spot went to Anthony Greene, who meets Daniel Garcia in the main event this evening for the Limitless Wrestling Championship. Nolo Kitano with the double underhooks. Look at this man. Spins him around. Back up in the fireman's carry. Alec Price has Kitano. Going to be struggling out of there. Fights out.
Out the back door.
Gets up Price. What is this?
Might have been thinking grand prize. Nolo puts on the brakes.
Look at that grand prize, that flipping DDT. The grand prize from Alec Price.
And Nolo's been here before.
We've seen this again. You know what this is going to be, Johnny Torres.
Sounding the drums of war.
Taking a little too much time, I think, though. Oh! Caught him. Catches him right in the back of the head. Shoots the head. 1, 2, 3. Alec Price kicking off the 6-year anniversary with a victory.
Prize, Alec Price!
Bigger than it is now. That's all right. Yeah. It's going to be built around you.
What an endorsement from Lee Moriarty.
Hold the phone. We're talking about endorsement. Oh, no, again. Conspicuous by his absence on tonight's card. JT Dunn has laid out Alec Price again with that death by elbow. Oh, I can't believe that, Johnny Torres.
Lee Moriarty can't believe it either. Coming in to confront him.
Moriarty was caught off guard. JT Dunn eliminated Alec Price from the Vacation Land Cup, but he was not on the card tonight. He defeated Becca last month, not on the card tonight.
You really thought you were gonna have an anniversary show without me, Randy? Fuck me? It's more like, fuck him. And I know in professional wrestling, the fourth wall has been broken and rebuilt and broken and rebuilt, and I'm gonna break it again. Randy, I'm talking directly to you. Fuck all these people. All this, packed houses, everybody wearing t-shirts, having a good time. This doesn't happen without me. This doesn't happen without me. And this asshole right here is probably the loudest jerk off in the crowd every show. And he thinks he knows everything because he's got a Twitter account. All the guys that come here, that wrestle in the main events, that travel the world, they all send me the same message before they accept the booking. Hey JT, is that guy Randy a piece of shit or should I show up? I'm talking Chris Hero, Zack Sabre Jr., Dijak, Ciampa, everybody you think built this building, before they answered your messages if this was worth it or not. And I get passed up again for somebody like this. Somebody who last show I knocked out and he looked just like this. And I get it, it's disrespect JT, he's the bad guy. Who's the first phone call you make every single time your show's in trouble? Who cancels other bookings to be here? Because deep down, I actually genuinely care if y'all have a good time. But now, that part of me, you killed that. That's dead and gone. This is my house, not Alec Price, not you, not you. This is the house that Dunn built. And I'm gonna keep building this until I run out of ways to torment you. Until you feel the same exact way you made me feel when you didn't answer my messages about this show. I'm gonna make you feel uncomfortable. You're gonna be shitting and pissing your pants on that stage every single show, worrying, how's JT Dunn gonna show up and ruin everything today? He's gonna cost us the venue, he's gonna cost us a locker room. I'm gonna bury every single one of the young talents that you're trying to put over. Go ahead, survey the locker room. Their favorite wrestlers me, they're just not allowed to say that. This guy right here, his career is now over. I'm gonna torture you. Where you go, I go. Every time you're here, we're gonna be in this same situation. And let me reiterate so it's not misunderstood. This is the house that Dunn.
That's right, chicken shit.
I think that's all they wrote there, Johnny. I'm not going to try to make out what they're saying, but I take a look back at this past summer. Ace Romero has had JT Dunn's number, victory back in June. Eliminated him with a package pile driver, the Vacation Land Cup, and getting ready for map number 2, I guess.
Well, we're just segueing right in, aren't we?
Let's see what we got here. Johnny Torres, I don't mean to talk over, but thought we had Kevin Blackwood taking on Ace Romero, but Daniel Garcia now, Limitless Wrestling Champion at ringside.
I don't know what Garcia is saying, but AC's not taking too kindly.
Daniel Garcia come on!
Not again!
Oh, wait a second, the numbers game. I say it every month. Oh no! Johnny Torres, I say it every month, the numbers game. If you are opposing Garcia or Blackwood, it is always 2-on-1.
Every single time.
I was gonna say, I was very curious at what Daniel Garcia had to say. Apparently nothing. He let Blackwood do the talking this time.
Ran the misdirection.
Ravenous chair shots by Blackwood here. He's supposed to have a contest here between Kevin Blackwood and Ace Romero, but Ace Romero looking worse to the wear to start. Of course, Blackwood looks like he's ready to have a match.
Yeah, Nate
No
Speckman
surprises.
checking the condition of Ace Romero, if he can even compete here tonight. We might be down a match.
Oh, I can't believe this. Daniel Garcia right there with the Limitless Wrestling Championship. Ace Romero within inches of defeating Anthony Greene at the Vacation Land Cup finale last month. Just shy of advancing. He could have been in the main event tonight.
With a nod of the head, we're off, and Blackwood.
Right back on it, drop kicking. Blackwood, known for that patented double stomp. This could be it.
Yeah, he
Oh, I
wants
can't
to
believe
end
it.
this quick.
Catches him with that double stomp.
Oh, got all of it. This could be it.
He's got him. Gets him. Only two. Only two for Ace Romero, who is not. We're not talking about not being able to get your bearings. He was jumped from the get-go. Two thunderous chair shots, and Blackwood taking advantage.
Yeah, one to the back, one to the head. That damage is completely holistic on Ace. This is bad.
Ace Romero is in bad shape, and you have to think Ace Romero was able to get to the finals of the Vacation Land Cup within a hiccup of defeating Anthony Greene. He could have been in line. He'd be in the main event tonight for the Limitless Wrestling Championship. You got to believe that perhaps a win against Kevin Blackwood could put him in line for that. Do you want to know why?
Why's that?
Take a look at the win-loss record of Kevin Blackwood. 2 losses in recent memory that I can remember. 1 to Anthony Greene, the #1 contender, and 1 for JD Drake, the former #1 contender. You beat Kevin Blackwood, that's almost like punching your ticket for a title shot.
Wait a minute.
Ace Romero with a little steam now. Clotheslining Kevin Blackwood off the apron.
And lariats like that is how you punch said ticket to said main event, to the top of the show.
Absolutely. Again, like I said, it isn't just a win against Kevin Blackwood. If you beat Kevin Blackwood, it's like winning a handicap match. It might as well be like beating the champion. Non-title, if you will, Johnny.
And ever since Blackwood and Garcia joined forces, Blackwood has undergone a complete and utter career renaissance. Never been better than he is right now. The numbers game as well, but his striking's never been sharper.
Absolutely. And, you know, you take a look at both of these guys. The Buffalo Boys. That's what they were called, those two. Puff, Kevin Bennett, fun-loving guys, hard-working guys that were looking to get to the top. They didn't want anything on the pedestal. They wanted to earn every single thing that they got. And you gotta believe that Daniel Garcia has done that. Kevin Blackwood has done that. But now, the name of the game has changed. To keep what they have, they are going to means that the old Buffalo Boys, that old crew from Buffalo, would have never, ever been caught doing.
Never even thought about it. Never would have entered their head.
You have to wonder, where is the fun-loving Puff? Where is Kevin Bennett?
Your guess is as good as mine, Tom
I say the Buffalo Boys, there's 2 of them. It's Garcia and it's Blackwood.
No doubt there. But after this, after AC Romero's done, there might only be 1 Buffalo Boy left.
Of course, the main event still to come. Anthony Greene getting his shot, his rematch against Daniel Garcia for the Limitless Wrestling Championship. And Ace Romero finally being able to get his wherewithal. It looks angry. He looks upset. He can't really go after Garcia right now because he knows now he has to keep his eyes on Blackwood. And he's going to lay him out with that big punch.
That crispy right hand there, right across the jaw.
Now I'm gonna take some steps back here. Look at Ace Romero taking a little breather on the apron. Could be a little bit more worse from the wear than what we thought originally from those chair shots.
Yeah, but they were monstrous chair shots.
You gotta believe Ace Romero has JT Dunn in the forefront of his mind. You have to change. You have to do that 180. I mean, I don't know. The contest looked like it wasn't gonna be for a little bit, but here we are. Jump to the beginning of the card.
Yeah, just like that. Wait a minute.
Right on the apron, hardest part of the ring. Ace Romero once again taking a breather.
Ace Romero knows that he has ground to make up because of that pre-match assault, so he's employing the apron multiple times to gain said ground.
Absolutely, you gotta believe, you wonder. Look at a chair shot. Is the apron equivalent? I don't know. Being struck with that blunt force of a chair could be more, but second best recipe right there on the hardest part of the ring. Steel beams, folks. Steel beams.
No doubt. Ace Romero taking this back into the ring now. Blackwood's feeling it on that back.
You say Romero trying to get his hometown crowd. You say that Limitless Wrestling is the house that Dunn built. That is the first main event. Alec's Mason 6 years ago. Ace Romero brought it, and he has done it every time since. In 6 years, Kevin Blackwood would like to change the narrative with another double stomp to the back and a cover. Only going to get 2 from referee Nate Speckman.
That Ace managed to scoop that shoulder off.
See Garcia trying to bring him over for a powwow. Look at him, he's trying to bring him over. He's got something to say to him.
And constantly in the ear, Kevin Blackwood shouting out advice, tactical moves, what have you.
Blackwood, like I said, mixed bag, but his only 2 losses were big ones. Anthony Greene, J.D. Drake in recent memory.
That punched their ticket to that shot with Garcia for each.
Victory earlier in this summer against Jody Threat, and again, numbers game was the name of the game. Blackwood now. A little bit more methodical as well since his change of heart. He's been slowing things down. It has been working, I agree. But
Daniel Garcia is as masterful a tactician as you'll find. Blackwood has reaped so many dividends off of this relationship.
Absolutely. When you train with somebody like a Daniel Garcia, you have to take form, and that's the thing. He's just as good as Daniel Garcia. You have to wonder, what happens when Kevin Blackwood keeps punching his ticket? Is he going to get a shot at the Limitless Wrestling Championship?
You know, that sits in the back of my mind on probably a weekly basis. So I'm just like, what would happen?
No! Beautiful, has a counter. Romero with not enough gas in the tank. In comes Blackwood. Head of steam with a knee to the back of the neck.
Might have been a knockout shot.
The wherewithal to cover. 2. Only 2. Right at the count of 2.
Yeah. Shallow 2 count, yeah.
Ace Romero getting tripped up. Very nice maneuver by Kevin Blackwood. And again, like I said, the powwows. Doing what the work of a manager does. Garcia just as good.
Yep, a coach, a manager, any good second.
If you're in the Limitless Wrestling locker room, you call him champion. Blackwood now. Again, those shots. Look at them laying those kicks in. Right to the small back of Ace Romero.
He's working his angles. He's making sure he's getting the perfect kick.
Each time, and that's the thing. Ace Romero, you have a big target. You have to gonna land with force each time you hit him, but you got a big target you're gonna hit every time. Now Ace Romero dishing out chops. Another. Romero now. Puts Blackwood to the buck, hard buck. Romero coming in, not with a big head of steam like he normally does. Catches him.
That SD Joe flavor.
That ST. Misses the senton, does Romero, the ring shakes. Blackwood. Swinging a buzzsaw.
Catches follows through. Incredible.
This is the Blackwood I feel like we've been missing the past couple months. Kick out at 2 from Ace Romero.
What a combo.
Garcia saying, I think that was 3. Maybe Garcia's a ref now too. What do I know?
Man of many hats, I guess.
I suppose so. Blackwood trying to reach into his bag of tricks.
Yeah, that 2-hit combo not putting Ace away has definitely frustrated
So
him.
fast, missing the kick and right into the elbow.
Incredible.
Say Blackwood now. Let's say tripping up Ace Romero. Gonna be working on those tree trunks of Ace Romero. Absolutely laying him in. If we had a strike counter for this match, my goodness, Blackwood is ahead on points.
No doubt about it. Might be thinking single leg crab.
Trying to roll the big man over. Can you imagine a submission victory for Kevin Blackwood tonight? Imagine.
Yeah, a tall task ahead.
Ace, he could not get him over. Ace Romero kicking Blackwood all the way to the floor, landing on his back again. Blackwood back up, going to the top rope perhaps.
Might be thinking another double stomp. Can land it from any angle.
Blackwood now gaining his composure, has his balance. Look at that double stomp. Ace moves out of the way. Catches him with a chop again. Romero. Another.
Driving the air out of Kevin Blackwood.
Oh.
Teep kick to the front of the knee.
Blackwood once again driving forearms and elbows and forearms. Body shots mixed in now from Blackwood. Rolling. Catches one of those from Ace. Romero. Oh no, once again, take him out at the knees. We talked about Lee Moriarty taking a body part and picking it apart. Blackwood's chosen his tonight. Catches the break. Blackwood trying to put on the brakes in the wrong part of town. Pounce from Ace Romero.
Period.
Both contestants are out right now. Ace Romero desperately needs to catch his breath. Garcia there coaching Blackwood.
Might just be trying to talk some consciousness back into him.
You gotta believe it. I mean, Blackwood's been going after those legs. He's gotta believe and know that Ace Romero is hurting in his legs, in his joints, his knees. But I just can't imagine a submission victory for Blackwood. Imagine what that would do for him here tonight.
It's got to be a bit demoralizing that he's been putting in those cheap kicks and leg kicks only to get hit by a Mack truck in the form of Ace Romero's pounce.
Say Blackwood getting back up onto his feet. Could be looking again for that double stomp maybe. Could that be it?
I think the match pain is wearing on him.
Romero up, trying to find his ground.
Yeah,
Those
look at
knees gotta be hurting. And Romero shaking the cobwebs. Blackwood now, not paying attention. And that's, oh my God. That was a vicious clubbing clothesline. Romero in now. What's that? Catches the boot. And he's gonna catch an enziguri now.
You saw the quick glance over to Garcia before he took off towards Blackwood.
Powerbomb by Romero. Cover. Two. Not only two.
2.9.
Blackwood dangerously close to succumbing to Ace Romero there. And Garcia's starting to feel it now. He wanted to make sure that was still a two.
Oh yeah, Garcia's demeanor's completely changed.
Trying to fan down Blackwood. No one there to fan down Ace Romero. Garcia trying to get his charge going. That's the thing. You got to get a victory. You got to wonder. You got to expect that Blackwood's going to be at ringside against Anthony Greene tonight. He wants Blackwood out of here. He wants this match over, a victory in the pocket, heading to the pay window so that Blackwood can focus on the main event.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He needs his second in tip-top shape.
Absolutely. Nate Speckman with a count on both men.
But Ace, hearing the Yarmouth faithful.
The Saco Maine product, Ace Romero. Romero now.
Back standing, contemplating the demise of Kevin Blackwood.
That's Blackwood up. Could be this package pile driver we've seen Ace Romero put to use.
Garcia's got his chair.
Months. There it is. The edge of that. Garcia with a chair getting into the ring. Don't even stop it. Come on. Oh! Blocks it. Right, Nate Speckman thinking about it. Nate Speckman was thinking about calling for the bell, but there was no shot. There was no shot.
Discretion.
Trying to get that chair. Blackwood
caught
time. He has to make a choice. Oh no! Oh, Blackwood strikes the champion. He takes the champion out with that knee.
Oh my God!
Garcia's out.
Oh my God!
That is not what you want to do ahead of your championship bout tonight.
I've never seen a Buffalo Boys tactic implode like that. Oh no!
First time for everything. This might be the last thing you see, Blackwood.
Ace is
package pile driver. Garcia nowhere to be found. 2, 3. Ace Romero victorious.
Here is your winner, AC baby, Ace Romero!
Garcia.
John Jackin with Blackwood in there. Trying to point out the problems, but... Wait a minute. Oh! Not tonight, says
does this mean for our main event?
JT, do you have a moment of time to discuss the events that transpired just now with you and Alec Price in the four-way? After the four-way.
I do have a moment. Let me reiterate what I already said out there. I'm the best. And I think my downfall here is I just pretended to be somebody who thought he could be important in this world. When in reality, I just needed to be me, Sam. I needed to be the JT Dunn they all expect me to be. And I've used my powers for good here. You achieve respect, you achieve this level of success in pro wrestling, and I've watched a lot of people do evil things with it. And I thought that would be my downfall. But it's gonna be my reincarnation. Limitless Wrestling is the house that Dunn built. Whether Randy or these stupid fans want to realize it or not, I'm gonna force feed it down your throat. Everything that you thought I didn't deserve, it's only gonna get worse from here. And Alec, you are in the wrong place at the wrong time. You remind me of JT Dunn when he was a little bit younger, scrappy, thought he deserved everything with no resume. You have proven nothing here. Congratulations on your win tonight. But do you see how fast they forget about you? That's my message, Sam. Do you see how fast they forget about you? I'm walking out the back door of a building that I've main evented and helped sell out. Here's a question for you. Remember when Cody Rhodes came here and he was the hottest thing in pro wrestling? See, there was a list that was sent to him of guys that he could wrestle. He crumpled that piece of paper up and threw it in the trash. And he said, I'm gonna wrestle JT Dunn because he's the best. I remember that. You remember that. Randy doesn't remember that. 6-year anniversary. And I'm going out the back door right now.
And as for AC Romero?
I get it, Ace. I really get it. You gotta play the part. He understands exactly what I'm saying. In due time, I think we're gonna see things the same way. Because we're the best. I'm the best.
Thank you for your comments.
Keep pressure on it. Good?
JT messed with the wrong OG. You think that this is the house that you built? Well, you were off relaxing in your house with your pretty wife, JT. I was here busting my ass. I was here making sure that Limitless stayed relevant. You didn't. You left. You turned your back. You want to mess with me? Next month, JT, I'm gonna put a coal through your goddamn skull. Get out of my face.
Let's continue Euphoria with a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Way too slick, don't trip. Sure shine bright when the spotlight hits. And it's MSP, big lit. Hold my chains to the grip. Way too slick, don't trip. Sure shine bright when the spotlight hits. And it's MSP, big lit. These MSPs getting cracked. DangerKid, Aggro, and cat. Hit the ring, it's time for some action. Gonna be way more in the beat slack. When they call us King King Coach. King King Coach. King King Coach. We the main two. The spot's hot. It ain't gon' change soon. Wanna see down there from the tip top. Down soft by the cliff from the west line. This one trapped to the door. It's your best style. That's cool. You get drip drop. When the back hands get in the clutch. Celebrate those dollars up the clutch. And raise on the way to the clutch. Superstar better say it to the stuff. Hold my chains from the drip. Way too slick in the drip. Sure shine bright when the spotlight hits. And it's MSP big lit. Hold my chains from the drip. Way too slick on drip. Sure shine bright when the spotlight hits. And it's MSP big lit. Hold my let's take it.
Alright, I'm gonna freestyle this one. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, hailing from Augusta, Georgia, and Shelby, North Carolina, respectively, at a total combined weight of 464 pounds. Welcome back, Anthony Henry, and the blue-collar badass, JD Drake. They are the Workhosemen! Their opponents to my left, from Vacation Land. Of 374 pounds, the captain, Aiden Aggro. That's me. The shapeshifter, DangerKid. This is MSP.
I know we talk about this contest being a rematch between MSP and the Workhosemen, but really when you take a look at all four combatants, this is a fresh look at all four of them for each team. Aggro and DK aren't just MSP, the team, they're a vibe now.
I'm very guilty, Johnny Torres. You want to know what song I listened to on Apple Music on my way here today?
Oh, what's that?
That'd be the Drip Drop, available on all music outlets, your Spotify, your iTunes, your Apple Music. That would be the MSP's theme music. Aiden Aggro and DangerKid shaking hands.
And on the
with their
other
adversaries
side,
there, yes.
we got the returning Anthony Henry joining forces once again with the blue-collar badass JD Drake.
Absolutely. And like you said, this is a rematch in DangerKid. Wait, what is this? Oh, wait a minute. They didn't come to play. They know what to expect. And they're off to the races. DangerKid, what is that? Already going for it. Oh my goodness, Anthony Henry, welcome back.
We're going over and under, I think, top shelf.
Over.
Crack across the back.
I thought that was it, Johnny Torres. I can't believe it.
Right there with you.
Little surprise, MSP jumping the Workhosemen here, but again, they know what to expect. JD Drake has been on again, off again with Limitless Wrestling Championship bouts. He keeps getting back to the top, to the pinnacle, and he just could not get it done, unfortunately, in a tremendous contest, the Vacation Land Cup. He's got to go back to the beginning. But he's going to take a quick breather in the tag team division. It's not going to be a breather when it's the MSP. But when he's got that man by his side, the returning Anthony Henry. Want to talk about formidable tag teams?
Terrifying.
There could be some extra animosity here. Because once again, we've kept referring to it, there is not a tag team championship here in Limitless Wrestling? There could have been. And there's a lot of the locker room that will once again blame that tandem right there. DangerKid switch there with Anthony Henry. Switch back, looking for that tag. No.
Fingertips
Walk
away.
up the wall of Aiden Aggro into a beautiful DDT to DangerKid.
Oh, launching DK into the corner. Here comes JD Drake.
Bang! John Wayne.
My God.
Big clothesline, clubbing blow to Aiden Aggro. Catches him with that inverted atomic drop.
Scooty slam.
And a slam, all the more effective coming from JD Drake. Dropping DK into the headbutt there, inadvertently striking his partner.
Now JD Drake continuing the one-on-two assault.
JD Drake catching him, rock power down, catches him with a neck breaker, forcing a DDT, and that could be it right there. That headbutt might have been the most effective maneuver. Only two.
The Hanma homage, only good for two.
Oh, yeah, now you're gonna be feeling it, DK, from jumping him at the bell.
Yeah, and now he's angry.
And these two teams do respect each other, but that's considered a slap in the face of somebody like JD Drake. One of the hardest workers in the world.
Speaking of slap to the face.
No! Thank you. I'm full. I don't want any more of that, please, says DangerKid.
Slap the danger right out, my God.
Say, looking for safety right now, this DangerKid. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what was worse.
Cover him after that punch. Cover that man.
Knockout shot. Here comes Anthony Henry.
Anthony Henry worked hard, unfortunately suffering injury during his time with the WWE, appearing on 205 Live, has so much to offer. We're grateful that he's going to be able to offer that again here at Limitless Wrestling. JD Drake's got to be happy to have his running buddy back.
No doubt. Laying down the leather, nearly taking the leg off of DK.
Say, and DangerKid needs to make a tag to Aiden Aggro. He is in the wrong part of town right now. And like I said, I actually mentioned on the Limitless Wrestling podcast, think about how effective somebody like JD Drake has been throughout all of his singles contests here in Limitless Wrestling over the past year. Now imagine him getting a breather on the apron for 2 minutes at a time, 3 minutes at a time, letting him recharge those batteries.
When you've got a partner that lays down the punishment like that.
Absolutely. I said MSP is coming off of a big victory over some of the top teams in Limitless Wrestling's Vacation Land Cup. However, you want to talk about a well-oiled machine, they are looking like they haven't missed a beat. What's this? Choking him there. His legs wrapped around the neck, and Anthony Henry now taking some time here. Just slapping his stomach. DangerKid. Oh, no. Decapitating like maneuver.
Yeah, God.
Oh, no. DangerKid needs to make a tag immediately.
He's just punishing every vertebrae that he could possibly target.
I went out on a limb and picked the Workhosemen to win this match. And like I said, they are not taking too kindly to being jumped from the bell. And I don't know what they were thinking, Johnny Torres.
As this assault goes on by the Workhosemen, I don't know how large of a limb that was that you went out on.
This is what I've been waiting to see. What happens when you give 2 minutes of rest to JD Drake? Right there, beautiful. Toe hold right to the knees. Double stomp over, and DangerKid is feeling it.
Driving him to the knees of JD Drake.
Kicking out. A little less authority than last time. DangerKid has no idea where he is. Thing is, if DangerKid can get the tag to Aiden Aggro, you got a fresh man who has not been in this contest since the beginning.
An explosive one at that. The captain itching to get into this.
Say, Aiden Aggro here. Trying to get this crowd, this hometown crowd, behind their favorite sons. Two men that have been trying to produce the way wrestling should be here in the Vacation Land State.
Unfortunately, DK just ate that Randy Johnson fastball. Now here comes Anthony Henry.
The enforcers of the Pine State Pro Wrestling Party, it looks like the party might be over after meeting the Workhosemen again. Catch it so quick. Anthony Henry, a little time to grotesque, saying what he thinks of DangerKid. Flipping that leg. What is this? Is this going to be just like a Texas cloverleaf if he can float him over? What is this? Oh, no!
Dragon screw-like maneuver.
And DangerKid can't stay up on his feet. Dragon screw in the Texas cloverleaf position, driving him down.
Now getting all of that.
DangerKid needs to get over. They have cut off the ring so well in this match, Johnny.
And DK's immobilized.
Say absolutely. And Anthony Henry, again, Anthony Henry does not look tired.
No, he's making this, frankly, look kind of easy.
I was going to say, I'm not going to take away anything from these guys, but they are broken a sweat in the wrong part of town.
Jeez.
Catches him on his face, first into the canvas. JD Drake, you know what this is reminding me of? When they took on the Hart Dynasty, I do believe that D.H. Smith, what is this? What is this? Cattle mutilation! Variation of the Indian deathlock. MSP took a beating in that match. I think they're looking, this could be a new record, the beating they've taken in this match.
God, Aggro able to escape the cattle mutilation. DK though.
I wouldn't be surprised. DangerKid wants to hang it up here tonight. Anthony Henry letting go on his own regard there, just giving up the hold.
He was starting to get the bad end of that.
Saying kind of like taunting. I don't know if he was taunting Aiden Aggro, if he was taunting the fans here in Yarmouth. Oh my goodness. How do you do?
Jeez. I might have knocked out a tooth or two. There's something for Aggro.
Aiden Aggro not going to take that sitting down. Will Dojan, I got away. We got a cover. Working in the favor, though, of MSP. Aiden Aggro might have seen that coming. I don't know. JD Drake now with another 3 minutes of rest.
Terrifying.
I'm not keeping a stopwatch here, but imagine him coming in with all the force. 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes into the match.
Yeah, Sherman tank on a full tank of gas.
No thank. Another thunderous chop from JD Drake. DangerKid looking for some support. Driving one in there.
Firing back.
JD Drake eating some shots here. Gonna drop one of his own. It's over
wait a
Northern Lights.
minute.
Once again, that inverted atomic drop from Drake. Once again, big body slam, floats over. DangerKid now, waist lock. What are you gonna do with him though, DK?
We're thinking German suplex?
That's a tag. Brings him to the buckle. Henry now. Look at this beat. Into Gary missing, hitting his own partner. Wasn't ready for that one.
Wait a minute now. Stop cold.
This is exactly what the doctor ordered for the MSP. Catches him, goes through, and it gets Aggro, the freshest man in the match. Oh, breaking up that clothesline with a cartwheel. Big drop kick to JD Drake.
Yeah, shot out of a
Comes
cannon.
Henry. Whoop. Meeting of the minds.
Biracial facial.
The what?
You know it.
A biracial bang. Aiden Aggro. Gonna be switched around there. Bait and switch comes around. No, yep. Could be looking for some sort of snapmare driver. Puts on the brakes. Aggro floats him over.
Releases the Northern Lights suplex. Here comes JD Drake.
Thank goodness that Aiden Aggro was able to keep his composure. I don't know how DangerKid is still moving around in there.
That might have been the last gasp.
Absolutely moving out. Face first into the canvas. Get on that man, Aiden Aggro. Whoa. Will Dojan dangerously close to calling it 3.
Razor sharp. Razor thin. My God. What a contest.
DangerKid is trying to get this crowd behind him. There's no better medicine than adrenaline. DangerKid here, asking for the tap. I think that's the wrong move. I think that's the wrong move, Johnny Torres. I think Aiden Aggro needs to pick up a little bit more slack. We're gonna find out. Double team maneuver incoming.
What are they thinking here? Might
Flips
be
him over. Lands on his feet. Anthony Henry now. Gets Aggro to the outside. Catches a knee flush. What? Wow. I'm sorry. I guess it wasn't as flush as I thought.
Big bicycle from Aiden Aggro sends Anthony Henry down, but here comes Drake.
Drake coming in now. Catches a tandem super kick. Big clothesline. Turning Aggro inside out and dropping down. DangerKid who's trying to find the ropes.
We've got a 4-car pileup.
Will Dojan now with the count. All men out.
An absolute battle here.
MSP was able to make up for some lost time. And now you got to wonder, like I said, JD Drake pretty fresh, but perhaps he was certainly not lollygagging. I don't want that to get back to him. He was on the apron. Maybe if he doesn't have as much adrenaline as he once had, maybe that could make him work for the wear. We're going to find out. Anthony Henry, once again,
starting to stir.
Taking on the bulk of the load so far for this match. Now, tandem shots here. Henry, ooh, measuring him up. This gives DangerKid what moved out of the way. That's just me, Torres.
We're slugging now, Top Shelf.
I don't want to challenge Anthony Henry the way that he has been hitting in this match, though.
Absolutely not.
Once again, Anthony Henry now, biding his time. Oh my
The wind up in the pitch.
Not just, that was a Greg Maddox fastball down the pipe.
God.
Here comes Aiden Aggro's worst for the wear. JD Drake's catching a breather. It's Henry once again with DangerKid. This has been the story of the match, these two.
Back and forth. Henry picking up steam.
You gotta wonder, would the Workhosemen have been this aggressive if they weren't jumping the bell? What is this? Sidewinder now.
Oh, they might be thinking last vacation.
Vacation! And the suicide dive catches him. Oh no! Pulls on the outside! Schoolboy, only two. Aggro's alone. JD Drake's back in the ring.
Might have been thinking a brain buster. JD Drake.
No idea that he was behind him. Oh no! Oh no! Big power bomb. Big knees.
That's a
Aiden
knockout
Aggro.
shot.
Non-factor.
Fireman's carry position from Anthony Henry.
Henry. Round and around this man goes. Where he stops. He knows now.
TKO. Oh, no. And what a kick from JD Drake.
Shining Wizard-esque kick there. Tag once again. JD Drake now legal man. Shoots in. Forearm. Those chops, absolutely not. Anthony Henry, oh! Aiden Aggro out of nowhere.
Right into the outstretched toe of Aiden Aggro.
Aiden Aggro catches a boot from DK there to JD Drake.
Wait a minute. Might be time.
All for it. Don't take too much time.
Drip drop.
Drip, drop. Could that be it? What an upset I think this would be. Only two, says Lolo. Only a count of two. Look at the look on DangerKid's face.
The biggest and best shot in the MSP arsenal. It's only good. I'm blown away.
I'm saying, so is Aiden Aggro. Look at the look on his face.
But they got to turn around because there's Anthony Henry.
Anthony Henry back up. Finally, it looks like Anthony Henry might be slowed down for the first time in this contest. And he's still on his feet.
After the stereo super kicks. Might be looking to change the
Floats him over there. We saw the drip drop, not enough to get JD Drake. Anthony Henry now looking worse for the wear. Could go over under again here, Johnny Torres.
And they might be thinking exactly that.
JD Drake though, back up on his feet almost. No, not quite. Aggro now.
Here comes.
Oh no! Henry moves! Oh! Aiden Aggro caught his elbow.
God.
Oh! Knees to the face.
Low medium.
Cannonball in the corner. What is this? Gonna be looking for the finish here. This might be it.
Huge double stop, and we've seen this. Tale as old as time.
We haven't seen this. Johnny Torres. Moonsault. Nobody's kicking it out. That's it. Workhosemen are back with a vengeance.
So this thing actually works now. Yo, after 7 months of being off the independent scene, somewhere that will not be named right now, This is our first match back as a tag team, and I have, being here, being with that man right there, being with this team right here, this felt awesome. Hey, we need one of those right now. Keep going. The last time we were here, the last time we were in this ring with these guys, we lost. Tonight, we came back and we won. So, that means we are now 1-1 in competition. And man, I don't know about you guys, but I think we need a tiebreaker.
For the record, nobody here asked them to do that. So, after 7 months, the Workhosemen didn't miss a damn beat. But you know what? This tag team right here, that's the damn gold standard up here. These two right here are the best that you guys get to see on a monthly basis. And even though y'all decided to be assholes and jump us when we tried to shake your hand, I still love you. I still love you. So that being said, I'll bid you adieu. I'm sure there's beer back here. Have one for me. Hey, you, come your ass here. Hold this.
But goddamn, I'll drink to that.
Kevin, is it possible to get a...
The following contest is an 8-person tag team match with the following stipulations. If prestigious are victorious, Davienne must join their group. If Team Davienne are victorious, the Emmy Award-winning John Alba is banned from Limitless Wrestling for the remainder of 2021.
You know who it is.
Introducing team number 1. Team number 1 entering the ring at a total combined weight of 613 pounds. The natural Channing Thomas, the victorious BRG, and the main attraction, Mac Daniels. They are prestigious. Rounding out their team, the team captain, who actually entered this ring in a fur coat made of pure raccoon fur. Top of the line raccoon fur. He stands 5 feet, 10 inches tall. He has a perfectly coiffed head of hair, and is the Emmy Award-winning John Alba! Their opponents in the corner to my right. First, from Columbus, Ohio, the leader of the Scrunchy Squad, Becca! Her tag team partners from the Ocean State, she's just one of the boys, Delmi XO. She's a real catch, Ashley Vox, Team C-Stars! And their team captain from Rutland, Massachusetts. She is not America's sweetheart, Davienne!
We're underway here. Johnny Torres out. Troy Nelson being joined by Sam Laterna. Sam, so happy you could join me for this contest specifically. Sam, I'm going to put you on the spot. You are a journalist down to a T. We're supposed to be unbiased, but I'm going to need you to level with me here, Sam. How badly do you want to see John Alba get smacked around here tonight? I won't tell anybody. Just be honest.
Myself, along with the whole Twitter wrestling universe, is hyped to see John Alba get his butt handed to him today. What's been going around on Twitter is, will John Alba indeed get punched in the face by Davienne here tonight, as she threatened last show at the Vacation Land Cup?
Here it comes! Here it comes!
Davienne insisting that John Alba get in that ring. Now, Troy, we have to think, does Alba really want to get in that ring, or do you think he's going to leave the job up to the other 3/4 of the
Sam, he has written a check that I am finding out right now. If he can cash it, we're going to find out. What, they're talking. There's no more time for talk. John Alba has made every single thing about this match for well over a month now, Sam, and now we're going to find out. 5'10" from New Jersey, ducking it. There's a tag.
Oh, come on.
No surprises there.
I don't know if anyone told John, but this is not a boxing match.
No, he's got title shoes on, I think, for some reason. A T-shirt. Beautiful shot there by Davienne. Jenny Thomas. And there's a lot riding on this. The thought of John Alba leaving Limitless Wrestling for the rest of the year, music to my ears. But there's always that chance, and we got to talk about it. If Prestigious, who have been on quite the roll lately, can defeat Team Davienne, and I forgive my language, would have to become Prestigious's bitch. And I don't know exactly what that means. I'm hoping I don't find out. And if Delmi XO has anything to say about it, that's not going to happen as she drives some shots into the face of Channing Thomas.
Well, the thing is, Davey curated this team, right? This team of strong women on the indies, all of them making a name for themselves here today. It seems like Ashley Vox is getting up on the top rope. Wow, some tag team action there. Ashley Vox looks to be going for the pin.
Floating sent on over by Ashley Vox, assisted by her sister, Nate Speckman says too. But I was on the Limitless Wrestling podcast with John Alba. With every match that we talked about, he somehow found a roundabout way to bring it back to this match. And I understand it's important for him, but look at Prestigious. Think of what they have done this past summer and the spring. Very much on a roll. They got the matching gear tonight. They're looking like a dangerous trio. And if they can hit that Prestigious plunge, that doomsday device, you gotta believe it's gonna spell disaster for Davienne. Ashley Vox now springing over, catch by Mac Daniels into the Hurricane Rana.
Ashley Vox is something else. She doesn't let size or stature get in the way of getting one over on these guys here. And I think that there's a big demonstration of girl power, right? Just showing people that you can't call ladies the B word either.
Absolutely.
It's happened at BLC.
Absolutely. And, and John Alba's disgusting. He has his crew around him that's equally as disgusting. A bunch of followers. What's going to happen if the followers lose their leader? You got to wonder if they're going to be able to rack up the victories like they have been. Becca now tossing Ashley Vox down on Mac Daniels. Becca with a very impressive showing last month at the Vacation Land Cup, coming up short against JT Dunn in a hard-fought contest. On the other hand, the Sea Stars, covered by Becca, only two. The Sea Stars coming off a big victory in the Four Corners tag match, and Ashley Vox with a victory against Layla Hirsch back in Herman, Maine at the beginning of August. So the Sea Stars riding a wave of momentum. Davienne defeating Alley Cat last month. Somebody's gonna get a loss in this contest. That's why there's so much riding on this thing.
But in the same token, we have seen the Sea Stars fall victim to that pedestal, that move that Channing, Mac, and BRG hit, right?
Absolutely.
They do hold a victory over Sea Stars, and then we have Becca, who's the wild card in this match, the acrobatic marvel of that team, and Davienne, of course, also losing to Mac Daniels. So you have to think, maybe somewhere in the back of their minds, particularly Davienne, is thinking, what if tonight I have to become the B word to Prestigious?
The B word indeed. Mac Daniels tossing Ashley Vox with that fall-away slam. I should mention, you want to talk about acting as a team, matching gear on that end. The ladies looking their best tonight. They wanted to show up, show out. But it's not a contest to use best dress between these two teams. A lot riding on it. Alba, I don't know if you've seen this list. I'm going to show it to you right now, Sam. This is the entire list of moves that John Alba said he was going to hit in this contest and their respective names.
Oh, I know.
2 pages here.
I got
Did you get a
all
copy?
the deeds. I actually got a full briefing on WrestleT this week.
I'm so
I had
sorry.
to get a mouthful from Alba.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Brett Ryan Gosselin now grotesquing a little too much. Nonchalant cover on Ashley Vox. BRG, youngest guy in the match. Very impressive, though.
I think the mouthiest guy in the match, too.
Absolutely. He's very yippy, almost like a barking dog that will not shut up.
These guys are young, they're brash, they're confident, and they know how to go in the ring, but can they stack up to these ladies in the ring right now? Vertical suplex.
Gonna just hold her there. All that blood rushing to the head of Ashley Vox.
A testament to the strength of Channing Thomas, but will he execute a pin here? No. Oh, okay, his hubris is getting to him. He wants to talk the crowd a little bit.
You gotta wonder, you talk about the ego of John Alba. I asked him, what's gonna happen when you are in there in the ring, one-on-one with Davienne? You gotta believe that he doesn't just want to win. He wants to get that pin. He wants to get that submission. And I can't see it happening. But we live in a world where it could happen. Beautiful DDT by Ashley Vox. Needs to make a tag.
As far as Alba's concerned, I think he's all talk. And I think he's scared to death of Davienne because John Alba is not a wrestler. Though in 2020 he did compete at a Rumble. Let's wrestle with Matt.
Completely different story. If you have a battle royal, people are moving around, a lot of moving parts. He's the prime target. Becca, beautiful clothesline to Brett Ryan Gosselin. Channing Thomas now going to end up on the floor. And here we go. Yes, John Alba saying, boys, trying to get things under control here. You cannot take this much time. Sea-Stars, suicide dive takes out all 3 members of the prestigious.
Beautiful double team action. These ladies are on fire here tonight. Becca, what she got planned? Okay, I think she's going up to the top rope.
What's he going for, Sam? The leader of the Scrunchy Squad, assisted maneuver here. Could be a moonsault. Wait a minute. All the way up there. Everybody out of the pool!
Beautiful moonsault delivered to prestigious by Becca, the acrobatic marvel of Team Davienne.
And this crowd's feeling it right now. Not a soul in this house is pulling for prestigious. I love it. Davienne says, get him back in. And at this point, like you said, you know, you gotta wonder if Team Davienne, do they want Alba? Do they just want the victory? Do they want to get in and get out? There's 450 calling for it, Sam will turn it.
And for those of you who are just tuning into Limitless for the first time, when Becca hits this 450, she is undefeated. So let's see what she does today. Oh, John Alba!
John Alba was there at the right time. You got to give it to him there. Let's see if he had a name for that. Let me check my papers.
Oh, I'm sure he gave you a name of that.
I have 2 pages front and back.
It's called cheating, Troy. It's called cheating.
I could have told you that, Sam. Well, wait a minute. Channing Thomas out with the tag. His regular tag partner, Brett Ryan Gosselin. Hooking her up, arm wringer, kick to the gut of Becca. This crowd firmly behind the leader of the Scrunchy Squad. Looking for a suplex. Beautiful suplex, BRG. 2. Only a count of 2.
I'd imagine if Team Davy were to be victorious today, the sphere of Limitless would become a lot more quiet without John Alba's big mouth.
Absolutely. I'm going to say, what are you going to do when someone isn't there to make things all about themselves? You mean we'll get to hear other opinions? Thoughts on other matches? Other competitors other than the prestigious? Color me surprised, Sam.
Could be a new world here at Limitless.
One can only hope.
But right now, Becca is fighting back against BRG. She's desperate to make a tag to the corner. Off the ropes she goes.
Very quick is Brett Ryan Gosselin. Throws that back elbow. We were talking about a cover by Nate Spector. Only a 2. We were talking about also available on IWTV. If you want to talk about a well-oiled machine, you want to talk about prestigious, with a big victory at the beginning of August against the, the Ninja Circus. That'd be Nolo, Kitano, and the main event. A lot of buzz behind that match, Sam Lazerne. If you go to IWTV and check out our event from Herman, Maine, the beginning of August, incredible contest. It's one of the reasons why you might want to give the nod to prestigious in this match. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex from Channing Thomas.
Becca is not looking too good right now, but I've got to say, Channing Thomas is keeping her away from her corner, and that is the key to winning a tag team match. Wearing down an opponent and preventing them from making that vital tag.
Everyone talks about Mac Daniels before John Alba, kind of leading the charge for the prestigious. Absolutely, perhaps the most impressive physique in all of Limitless Wrestling. Take a look if you will. However, I think the most technically sound, the best wrestler, has got to go to Channing Thomas, a technician in there, young, has so much time to keep learning. The knowledge that he has now is vastly impressive. He's only going to get better with each outing. All that paired with Brett Ryan Gosselin as well. Like I said, well-oiled machine. Belly to back suplex to Becca, back into the cover. Interesting cover there by Mac Daniels. And again, I think that they think they have it in the bag, Sam. That's what I think.
I mean, that's the prestigious mentality. I wouldn't necessarily say that's the realistic mentality, but after interviewing these boys a handful of times, I would say they don't live in the realm of reality. Perfect example is John Alba in his boxing attire, and of course, Mac Daniels thinks everyone is miring him. We've come to know this word, right? Miring. So a bit cocky, a bit self-centered in that vein.
Becca is in the wrong part of town, being pushed back into that corner. What is this? Whirling bird? What in the world? Another splash into the corner. What is he doing? What is this? Grotesque too much. Like you said, Myron was the word you said, Sam, right? More and more time. What is this? Oh! Becca hangs up the prestige there. The third member, Mac Daniels, makes them prestigious. Becca to the top rope. What could this be? Beautiful cross body. Becca now has got to make that tag. Davienne, the freshest competitor in this match. Could she be looking for Davienne?
And it looks like the only person on the ropes for Team Prestigious is John Alba right now. So if Mac is able to make a pin, I think John Alba is going to have to get in the ring whether he likes it or not.
He's extending his hand for a tag.
But look at that. It's a limp hand. It's a limp hand,
But it's
Troy.
out. That's more than I expected.
Davienne's in.
Wait a
Here she
second.
comes.
And back goes John Alba's hand. You were right, Sam.
She has had enough. These guys have tried to get her to join Prestigious. She's her own woman. She's on the PWI, for Christ's sakes. She's making waves.
Sam, you're rambunctious tonight, and you know
I'm feeling it.
It's a slap in the face to every woman the way John Alba has treated Davey, the way they treated Becca, the way they've tried to treat the Sea Stars. It is a slap in the face of every woman that laces up a pair of boots, and they're not taking it anymore.
It is, and to think that Davey has made her name for wrestling both men and women and being just as good as the guys, to get that kind of disrespect from Prestigious. Enough is enough, and she's saying that right now.
This. Beautiful maneuver there. Take on a Samoan drop there, crunches Mac Daniels down, and Davey now trying to catch wind, the 8-year veteran. New England Pro Wrestling Academy grad, the current Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. What? Yeah, Davey just realized that, watch this. This could be the Davey end your life.
Oh, Mac is looking worse for wear there. Oh, BRG!
BRG with a BIG super kick. Ashley Box there right behind him. Could be looking, hey, he's hooked. Reeled in. A real catch there with a clothesline. Channing Thomas. Oh, big John Wayne, clothesline down. Gonna get Ashley Box up. What's got it? Oh. Delmi XO looking to pick her spot. Big shot. What could this be? Double underhook of her own. Oh. Pedigree maneuver by Delmi XO. Ducking the clothesline. Mac Daniels just shoving her down with a kick. Mac Daniels once again looking at the camera. Don't spend your time on the camera.
This is now the second time that Mac has spent his time on the camera.
Oh no! Oh no! Yes!
Oh, come on, John Alba.
You can't do this. Throwing his CVS weights that he bought there.
What is that, a 2-pound weight? Even you can lift more than that, Alba.
I was gonna say, I think he bought them at CVS. That's very telling. Of where he bought-
BRG!
Oh, he still got it. Oh
Come
no!
on!
Oh no! 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 Not this way. Oh, Nate, wake up, Nate Speckman. Come on. Oh, Sam, this can't end this way. Doesn't matter how small that weight is. That's a blunt force of that object will knock anybody out.
But
Mac
you know what?
Daniels.
I don't know. I think there's still a chance here for
I'm
Davey.
hoping so. Come on, no! With no regard, throwing that body slam, and it might finally be time.
Oh, now he's gonna come in. Now John Alba's gonna come in.
Not this way.
Come on.
There's the tag to John Alba.
Get out of here.
John Alba, Kevin Nashing his way over the top rope there. Oh my goodness. They told me about this. This is the prestigious plunge that they were talking about. They said nobody will kick out of this. Oh, don't mind if you do. John Alba. That might be it. Oh, he's hurting. Oh, his ribs are hurting, not into the cover. Might have taken too much time. Not this way. Oh, I was nervous.
It's gonna take a lot more than that to hold Davienne down. Not America's sweetheart still has life, and John Alba's eyes look as shocked as ever. He had been telling everyone about this move, but it just wasn't enough. Perhaps the pedestal.
The pedestal, that doomsday device that we were talking about, yes. Pedestal, doomsday device. You called it, Sam. You knew it. Absolutely. And Davienne. Channing Thomas. Where is the team? There's no team members to be found, Sam. Davienne might have to become the bitch of prestigious. Pardon my language. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. Becca. Oh, no.
Becca with the save.
Becca with the save. BRG to the floor hard. Beautiful super kick by Delmi XO lands flush. What is this? Kick to the face. That's going to bring down Channing Thomas. Oh.
How the tables have turned.
2, 3. I see Becca stirring. That would be 4 if she could get in. That's 4 on 1. Let's let the crowd hear this one here. Christmas is about to come early here at EUPHORIA, the 6-year anniversary of Limitless Wrestling.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm just telegraphing in my mind that punch that I'm hoping gets hit on the face of John Alba by Davienne.
This is the time to apologize, John. Yes, I don't think it's going to work.
begging for his life.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness!
Knocking the headband off of the head of John Alba. That perfectly coiffed hair is no longer perfectly
That
coiffed.
headband was the source of his powers! Here comes that shirt that he had printed for $47 at Teespring!
I hope it was worth it!
Yes! More! More, please!
John Alba's gonna need a medic after this match.
Always unbiased, Sam Laterna and Troy Nelson, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes.
Yes. 1, 2, 3 boots. Nate Speckman, Ginger with his count to get them out of the ring. See if I care. Oh, yes, please, more.
These ladies are unloading after months and months and months of having these boys as thorns in their sides.
Oh, Davienne. Davienne, your life, but they're setting him up. They're holding him in place. This is going to be the most impactful one we've ever seen. Oh, my inside, Sam. Oh my God, no. Wait, yes, more. Oh no. What is this? Oh, I love it. What is this? Davienne. Davienne says it's not enough? I don't know. I'm not pressing my luck more. What is this? Boston Crab? What is this? Watch the members. Mac Daniels buying his time there. Did you get in there? Yes. That's what they need. Ashley Voss got it.
Could she
got him in the hook.
the catapult?
Got him in the hook. What is this?
Oh!
Steps over. A submission. 4 submissions. That's ground period. Alba's gone. Alba's out of here. Davienne has sent John Alba packing. Oh, it's a beautiful sight, Sam Laterna. Oh no.
Look at that content grin.
Oh, I love it.
These girls' faces.
I love it. We have some technical difficulties from the mic, but you are winners of this contest, our team Davey, and that means that John Alba is gone from Limitless Wrestling for the rest of the year. I don't think we'll ever see him again, Sam.
Never say never.
Your winners by submission, Team Davienne! And per the pre-match stipulation, John Alba, absolutely.
Davey wants to take it. Let her take her bow, Rich.
Guys, John Alba's gone from Limitless Wrestling! Is best served with a side of Boston crab, and tonight these 4 ladies have proven why they are the talent amount of the women's division here at Limitless. Congratulations.
They deserve it, but take a look if you will one last time, Sam. Take a mental picture, take a note, because we're not going to have to see them. Plenty of Limitless Wrestling events coming in the fall and winter, and he will not be here for any of them. What is Prestigious gonna do?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was the worst moment of my professional career. But you want to know something? Prestigious didn't lose. I did. I lost. Tonight, I'm a loser. But damn it. That's the only time I'm going to be a loser! Yep. And you guys aren't going to lose. You're undefeated. Absolutely. As a trio.
Best ever.
Yep. And yeah, I may be gone for the rest of the year, but we put this group together so you can look after one another. Whether it's as a trio, whether it's as a tag team, or whether it's as the main attraction. I am confident that you guys will make yourself known to the world of Limitless Wrestling as the most dominant group of individuals ever assembled. And you know why? because that is prestigious.
Yeah, it's me and you.
Together.
Okay, not together.
Loving.
Not loving.
Okay.
Just.
I'm thinking a better roses match.
What does that entail?
Fuck what that bitch say, anybody bands in the fast lane. I just took some songs, I see angels in the program. I just fuck my muse, giving the rock, rock. Gave me a scene, fresh off the garden, I gave him a side now.
Don't you know you make me think I need a hit right now. Make me think I need to quit, then you fucking come around. You say you wanna play, but you're suffocating now. The world's gonna end, let's go another round. Memphis, paper, fucking style. Get that kid, fucking style. You can get it from the back. All my tears are fucking black.
Your next match, ladies and gentlemen, is the Art Canvas Deathmatch. And in this match, balls count anywhere.
You pulled the trigger right
Introducing first to my right, from sunny Florida, she is the icon on canvas, the creator, Ava Everett! Her opponent in the corner to my left, from your heart, weighing in at 180 Valentines, the real life Cupid, Love Dunn!
Limitless Wrestling fans, welcome back to Euphoria. Welcome to the final chapter between Ava Everett and Love Dunn.
A long time coming is not fitting for this. This is just going to be something we have never seen before.
An art canvas death match.
I mean, take a look at it. Yes, we're going to find out exactly what that means right now. Look at these. These aren't just art canvas. These are paintings, Johnny Torres. Look at what Doug has in his hand.
Each of their respective creations.
What is this? Some of these creations are going to be destroyed. No. What was that? Oh, knee. Oh, knee to the gut there to Ava Everett. Something's going to happen. Something's got to give. Oh. Oh, no.
Crowned with the canvas.
Ava meets Ava there. Oh, no.
High angle on the backdrop driver, that Dr. Death flavor.
And you gotta wonder, with the canvas around her neck, she could be worse for the wear here. It was around her neck when they dropped it.
No doubt about it. Love Doug in hot pursuit.
But Doug doesn't care. You know the Nazareth song there, Johnny Torres. Love hurts. Tonight, it isn't just going to hurt, it's going to maim, it's going to injure. Falls count anywhere in the building for this art canvas death match. Everything is their canvas here tonight. The floor, the chairs, the ring, the post, everything that they can get their hands on.
Yeah, anything not nailed down is in danger here tonight.
And I'll tell you this right now, conspicuous by his absence, and I did scour the building, Charles Mason.
Yep.
Have you seen him here tonight?
No, because he knows you're here.
I don't think that's the reason, but I've got to be very curious. I love Doug. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. But the way that Ava has been lately, you have to put all the attention on her. She's conniving. She's got something up her sleeve, an answer for everything.
There you go. You said it.
Oh my goodness. The only thing left to do with the picture is to frame it. And only two. She just framed Doug, to say the least.
What a spear through that canvas in the corner.
You know, Doug, and for lack of a better word, people looked at him as a lovable loser, and I don't think that's fair. I see a lot of myself in Doug. He was able to work hard, put something together, and now he's figured it out. He's picking up victories. But since we've returned to these audiences here, Doug has not been able to get it going. It's because that woman right there has been a thorn in his side. The last straw was at the Vacation Land Cup. Love Doug set to take on Alec Price. He had that moment stolen from him. He petitioned to get on that cup.
Oh no!
What is this? Oh no! Those are paintbrushes! Digging those paintbrushes! Oh no! That was... What do you call that?
The palette!
The palette, yes!
The paint palette across the skull!
Bob Ross is spitting in his grave near the face of Ava Everett, but he had that moment stolen from him. Charles Mason with scissors, warding off referees to let Ava Everett pick the bones of Love Doug, who would come out later, injured, wrapped up, bleeding from the forehead.
And saved DangerKid's ear.
Saved DangerKid's ear and cost Ava and Charles Mason a victory in the Four Corners tag. It's come to a head, and we have the art canvas death match. And those aren't just any ordinary roses, Johnny. Johnny, they're not flowers no more. Those are skewers. We saw paintbrushes. Those are skewers.
With skewers in hand, Love Doug.
You're still smelling them like they're roses. They say roses really smell like you know the rest of the song,
And
but
they're destined.
Oh no!
Destined for the forehead of Ava Everett.
Getting a taste of her own medicine. Oh no! Oh my goodness! She's gonna look like a Picasso painting if Doug gets his way with her.
Icon on canvas, indeed. Doug spins Ava around, and what a boot.
He's always affectionately referred to her as a witch. There was affection behind it, but not anymore.
Now that stump pile driver.
Pile driver on Ava Everett. And again, you know, Ava Everett has had a victory taken away from her at the Invisible Love. Yeah, she was taking on Midas back in Herman, Maine at the beginning of the month, and she bit the dust. She was distracted inadvertently by Love Doug. Now, what's he looking for now? Looking underneath the ring. And I didn't check it, but God only knows what's underneath there.
God, could be anything.
Hopefully not Charles Mason. Love Doug. Look at this, he pulled something out, we can't quite see it yet, and that's not a canvas. That's a door, but not any ordinary door. That is a barbed wired door, Johnny Torres.
Prop now against the outside of the Limitless Wrestling ring.
With more chairs. No.
Creating an unholy work of art of his own.
He's got that barbed wired door saddled between two chairs, making almost a table.
Unholy platform assembled.
Doug even has a different walk to him tonight, if you notice, Johnny Torres.
Yeah.
It's all business.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No worries about finding love here. Came in hot with the lariat.
Oh! I'm left to believe that those aren't any ordinary roses there, too.
Every rose has its thorn top shelf.
Oh, you've been waiting for that one for weeks, haven't you?
I mean, it's just been set up for me the whole time.
He loves me not. Ava Everett. What is she finding in those roses? What is that? What, Johnny?
Come on!
Were those the scissors? You should have known. Oh, love Doug. That could have opened him up again. We saw what happened. The Vacation Land Cup. What is this? Nate Speckman's got gloves on. He might see something that I don't. Doug's checking himself. I can't quite see from my vantage point. Checking himself. I think he's good. Not for long, though. Ava Everett.
He's worried.
Showing her instrument to the crowd. Look at Ava Everett. Ava Everett is busted open. Doug puts on the brakes. Another. Two hands are better than one. Doug struggling now.
Self-preservation on the line. Both combatants jockeying for position. Doug with the weave through.
Thrust knee. And look at him go to town. Punches and punches on Ava Everett.
Raining down the right hands. Ava Everett.
And we talk about a canvas. We were wondering when the paint would come into play. This ain't paint. Both competitors bloody.
Oh, now Doug.
Are you looking for that?
Diamond dust. Got it.
Diamond dust from Love Doug. Lance Everett, look at that yellow streak in her hair. It's gonna turn orange when you mix that red with yellow.
And now Doug has the scissors.
What can he be looking for here? Oh my goodness! That was vicious! That was vicious! I can't believe Ava kicked out. Ravenous, those scissors with aggression. And look at Alec just digging in. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know if I want this. I don't know if I want this for Ava Everett. I don't even know if I want this. This has got to be very personal.
How quick can an art canvas deathmatch turn from normal deathmatch into a full-blown massacre?
Ava Everett being able to kick out at 2, and Doug wants to hear it. This is out of the realms of possibilities. If you asked me in the beginning of the pandemic at the dojo, if you asked me anything on the road, if you would tell me that Doug would be competing in an art canvas deathmatch, I'd say you're foolish. I can't believe it. Shot to the stomach of Ava Everett. Love Doug going up to the high rent district.
Might have superplex in mind.
Look at what was that? Did he just blow her? What did he just do? Fireman's carry position. What is
the final kiss goodbye?
Ava Everett struggles out. Shot low blow to Love Doug. Draining the love from the love. Never mind. Love Doug.
Ava Everett going after the canvas in the opposite corner.
We saw what happened. It spelled disaster for Doug before. Gonna get him at the strength of Ava Everett. 180 Valentines. Oh no! Driving Doug into the canvas. That was violent too. And only 2. Only 2. Oh, Ava Everett is a mess right now. Look at her.
And the high angle on that powerbomb, that could have been it.
Ava Everett trying to figure it out. Powerbomb, vicious to Love Doug. Once again! Gonna get driven through the canvas!
Talk about head over heels.
If Ava can fish him out there. That's the cover, no DQs. Was able to use the ropes for leverage, but not enough to get Love Doug.
Doug somehow able to free himself from that wreckage to answer the 3. Incredible.
Ava Everett here. Once again, trying to figure out something. What is she gonna have to do to put away Love Doug?
In an art canvas deathmatch, the worst parts of everybody's creativity come out. The first of its kind, live at Euphoria tonight.
Absolutely, and we don't even know what else is left underneath that ring. I forgot, we have a barbed wired door on the outside of the ring, Johnny Torres.
Yep, just waiting for attention. Now Ava.
Calling for something, trying to get the attention of the crowd. Oh my goodness, thunderous boot to the face of Doug.
Square in the jaw.
He could be out.
Yeah, it might have been a knockdown.
Speckman could call for it. If he's unconscious, if he cannot defend himself, Doug is up, thank goodness. Ava Everett going to the back of the room here.
What is
standing room only tonight here at Euphoria. We are sold out.
Oh, that is a ladder top shelf.
That is indeed about an 8-foot ladder being introduced into the contest. But this is giving Love Doug some time to recover. I don't know if this is the right move for Everett.
No argument here. Doug draping himself across the second rope. Ava turning her attention back to Love Doug. What a slap.
Slapping him across the face.
What's this? Ava ascending. Now Doug. A wild right hand connecting, make it 2.
They're in a very precarious position, both Doug and Avra. Oh,
Wait,
come on. No.
No, the left love story from the top of the apron.
If that love story is Titanic, both of them have just sunk Johnny Torres.
There's only room on the door for one top shelf.
Count anywhere, Doug got her. That's it. Love Doug has won the Iron Canvas Deathmatch. Love Doug has painted his version of a love story, and it ended in disaster. Isn't that how love ends sometimes?
No doubt about it. The end of the first Art Canvas Deathmatch. Love Doug ascends the ladder to victory.
No more pizza. Sorry about that. But the bar is still fully stocked, so yeah. Tip your bar staff accordingly, ladies and gentlemen. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. I walk these streets, a loaded 6-string on my back. I play the keys, 'cause I might not make it back. I've been everywhere.
Introducing first, in the corner to my right, from the great state of Iowa, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Corn Belt Cowboy. He is the one called Manders. His opponent in the corner to my left, from downtown Rip City, weighing in at 230 pounds, Iron Rip Bison!
Welcome back to to EUPHORIA. Welcome back to the 6th year anniversary. And these two combatants have been dying to get at one another for months now.
What happens when the toughest cowboy in the room fights the toughest metalhead? We're about to find out.
Corn Belt Cowboy, former Iowa Hawkeye, been to the Rose Bowl. And now,
I was gonna say, this is certainly not gonna be the bed of roses that he was expecting to get at the Rose Bowl. He's got the Ripper tonight. You wanna talk about momentum. Yes, he did have the loss against Ace Romero. That was the toughest contest in all of the Vacation Land Cup. It could have gone either way, and I went on record as saying that if Rip Bison could get past Ace Romero, he would have been in the position that Anthony Greene is in tonight.
In no position to argue there. These two bulls, though, Manders looking to get back on the board here at Limitless Wrestling. Ripper trying to keep that momentum that you were alluding to up.
There's something interesting about Manders. He's not just, he doesn't have a first, he's just the one called Manders. There's something about a cowboy just named Manders.
No doubt about it. About to get a John Wayne standoff here. Locking horns.
We're going to talk about thick heavyweights here. We're talking about heavyweight professional wrestling. I'll say Ripper now. Like I said, he had Ace Romero to deal with last month. So, giving him a lesson in heavy metal, I believe. Perhaps some sort of, what is it, a Judas Priest. The kids like the Judas Priest these days, Johnny. Yes.
No argument here.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Electric eyes, center of the ring.
Oh, hello. How do you do, sir?
Returning fire does the one called Manders. Picking up steam.
I was gonna say, everybody wins when you have a contest like this. Rip Bison, overhand chop. Corn Belt Cowboy from Iowa, delivering on all cylinders. And I'm not talking about Cylinder, Iowa. These two are going at it.
My God!
Oh, wow. Oh, and Manders had enough. Another one, back to the well. Manders now gonna be shooting off Rip Bison. Coming off hot. Big boot to the face, not messing around. The Ripper.
Shot out of a cannon with that Yakuza kick.
Taking his time. Oh. Catches one from Manders, body avalanche. He's chopped. We saw Ace Romero delivering chops to Blackwood earlier. Manders wants to come in first in that contest tonight. Doing so justly. Beautiful spine buster, center of the ring. This could be it, Johnny.
Cover.
Only two. Will Doja, only two.
Making his return to Limitless Wrestling tonight.
I was going to say, it would appear as if he's sharp tonight. How appropriate. He lost his glasses and got sharper somehow as a ref.
Incredible.
This crowd firmly behind Rip, and he has become quite the fan favorite throughout the duration of the road since we've come back to live shows. Big victories over the likes of Charles Mason. Guys like Brad Cashew. He is impressive. Ripper with a big win over Manders tonight puts himself right back in possibly the conversation for a future Limitless Wrestling Championship bout.
Absolutely. Defeating Charles Mason at Leave No Doubt. You can check that out on the IWTV catalog.
It's another hard-hitting affair, which we've come to expect that from Iron Rip Bison.
Yeah, he's got his own typecast of matches here in Limitless Wrestling. You know it's going to be a Tasmanian Devil type contest when Rip Bison's in the building.
Oh, big headbutt from Manders. Manders, what is this? Tell him this. What is this? He said, please move. I need this kid. No. It's a chair? I thought he was going to be stealing the child for a moment. My God. Just hit him with a child. I wouldn't put that past Ripper, too, though.
We don't endorse that here at Limitless Wrestling.
Now, I'm not going to... He's a Rose Bowl participant. We don't know if schooling was his number one thing, but he seems to be thinking right now, Johnny Torres. Thinking, if you will.
Bar City, right? Bar State, right? Well, we want a bar fight. Let's get a bar fight.
I was going to say, Rip can turn it up. Challenged here by Manders. Oh, headbutts now.
Staying in the pocket, rapid fire headbutts. Love gun lariat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me? What? No, the elbow.
No,
we've seen this before.
The Cactusa Ripper. Off the apron.
That's it. Test coming straight out of Japan, baby. Cactusa. Iron Rip Bison. Getting back in his wheelhouse now. I'm going to be honest, I thought Manders had him there. I thought that was a contest you don't want to get into, and Ripper proved me wrong.
The love gun lariat can come out at a moment's notice, turn the tides just like that.
Problem is, Torres needs to happen in the ring for this contest.
Absolutely.
We saw one false count anywhere contest earlier. This one needs to end in the center of the ring.
And just as you said it, making their way back in, and oh no.
Manders is a big man, but if there's anybody that can muscle him over, it is Iron Rip Bison.
Superplex position.
He's gonna get him. He's got something behind that.
Manders putting on the brakes.
Thank goodness, Manders now dropping down. Oh, catches him with a clothesline of his own, a clubbing blow.
That's Stan Hansen flavor, and now he's ascending.
Now, but taking a little bit too much time. Manders is not as comfortable up there as he may look. I don't know about this, Johnny.
Here we go.
Oh, but it pays off.
Monster splash.
2, 3, almost 3. The high risk paying off for Manders. Not used to going up there.
Huge splash.
His striking is his bread and butter, but when you can take advantage of that, a big man, a thick guy, coming off the top
through the
rope.
ring.
Absolutely.
Now Manders might be thinking powerbomb.
Oh, headbutt once again. Headbutt's proving effective so far for Rip Bison, who's gonna eat the feet there of Manders.
Wow, right across the jaw. Manders ascending once again.
Once again, very interesting strategy to keep going to the top. He gets caught there.
Oh no.
Rip Bison, what's he looking for? Could be looking for that suplex again?
Might be thinking Rippensteiner.
The Rippensteiner is that? I'm writing that down. Oh, he gets him. He gets him. Back up to his feet. Choke slam.
Choke
slam. Flush. Lands. Solid. 1, 2. They're only 2. Very close from Will Dojan. Only a 2 count.
Getting closer and closer to that 3 count, but my God.
Rip Bison now taking a little bit of a breather, thinking to himself, what do I have to do? Finding himself in that familiar position that he found himself against Ace Romero. He was not able to get the job done last month. You gotta believe 2 losses in a row is not what Ripper wants on his plate here.
Yeah, no doubt about that here. Might be thinking Dr. Bomb.
Dr. Bomb will surely end it. Plethora of moves, and now that he's got him back in the ring, now maybe the love gun lariat is what he needs. Locks one. The headbutt again is the name of the game so far. That's gonna be the move of the match.
Coming in hot, nobody home. Manders.
Oh, Manders with a clothesline of his own, a lariat. 1, 2, 3, only 2.
Wow.
Dojan says 2. Manders has got to pick the bones now. He's got Ripper down. He's got to stay on him.
Might be thinking a gut wrench powerbomb of his own.
Goodness. It's almost, I'm not going to say 2 men that are very unique, very different. They're going tit for tat with similar moves here, Johnny.
Very like-minded. They definitely find themselves in similar quadrants of the YouTube region. Always watching the 90s Japan. Dr. Bomb
drops him. Stop it. Enough. No thank you, says Ripper. Catches him. Gonna get one of his own, baby. Up. Oh, devastating.
We saw Hase and Akiyama do that with exploders.
See Manders getting up? Do you see Manders getting up? Johnny Torres? Ripper doesn't. Yeah. And big problems now. Again, I don't think he's getting up. He can't get up again. And that could be it. Not a third.
Manders.
3rd time's the charm. 3rd time will result in a 3 count, Johnny Torres.
Might be thinking traditional powerbomb with the back body drop from Rip Bison.
What's on the brakes? Once more. Dueling. Oh. Not as much oomph behind these ones. They're running out of strength. It is obvious. Still, digging in there, Torres. Delivering these power bombs, and look at them, both men are out.
Those gas tanks are on fumes at this point.
Again, you got to think the power moves at this rate. It seems that both men are spent. I think it's going to come down to strikes. We're in the late rounds here. We're championship rounds at this point for these 2. Strikes is going to be the name of the game, I think. Referees count up to 5 from Will Dojan.
Halfway there. And both men are just worn out.
Dojan up to 7. We're getting there. Like I said, a lot has been taken out. 8. Still on the knees. Headbutt. Contact was made.
Stops the count.
Look at his headbutts. Once again, I told you it's going to be the name of the game. I don't know if Manders can match headbutts with Rip Bison. Rip Bison, taking a little bit of time. Rip Bison's taking a little bit too much time in between headbutts. Might have hurt me.
The steam's building.
There it is.
Both men back to their feet.
Oh, Manders a little worse for the wear, though. It's going to give Ripper a chance to catch his breath.
we are. Oh, flurry, a trifecta from Manders.
Manders almost knocked himself out with his own headbutts.
Here comes Ripper.
Oh, each one, you see the hair whipping back and forth. Oh no, don't leave yourself down there.
Wind up.
Big chop again from Manders.
Ripper returns fire.
Oh, Rip Bison.
An absolute war of contrition unfolding in front of us here.
Studs coming from these chops.
Manders, rapid fire.
Shot to the face again from Manders.
Transitions to the elbow strike. Now Ripper fighting through, open head strike.
He has Manders. Your turn? No, I'll keep going. Oh, bring him down to his knees.
Manders back up.
Oh, he kept his eyes off. He was looking at the hand that went up. Right hand from Manders.
Precision across the jaw.
Catches him.
Might have been thinking Iowa Stampede.
Ripper now. Kitano! Flush!
Monster lariat.
But it's not the love gun lariat.
No.
What is this?
No. Burning Hammer. Might be thinking Burning Manders.
And Burning Manders. Oh, you're going to be kidding me. Oh, Burning Hammer from Rip Bison.
The Burning Manders edition connects.
That's it. Rip Bison, impressive.
Here's your winner, Iron Rip Bison!
An absolute damn battle. But Rip Bison is back in the winner's circle here at Euphoria.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please welcome my very special guest. He's the smartest man in professional wrestling, Smart Mark Sterling!
So afraid, final picture, my friend. I'll say it clear, I'll stay my case, of which I'm certain. I live a life that's full, I travel on every highway, and more, much more than this, I did my way.
Ladies and gentlemen, alongside Mark Sterling, please welcome VSK.
Sounds like we have an open challenge, Sam Laterna. My dear friend Mark Sterling, my buddy VSK, I don't say that out loud, but an open challenge, I guess. And who do we? Oh, wait a minute! Oh, I didn't see these two in the house.
It's the greatest show on earth, the main event. Two tag team specialists looking to secure their first win at Limitless here tonight.
The ringmaster Midas, Lyon. They're the main event, folks. Oh wow!
I love the energy that these guys bring to the table. They're so passionate about tag team wrestling, and certainly, if you want something done, you have to do it yourself. And if you want to seize control of the tag division, what better way than to come out and meet the challenge of VSK and Smart Mark Sterling?
I'm gonna say, Smart Mark and VSK, whatever it takes. In fact, it's going to take whatever it takes because the main event, despite the win-loss record, they are on a roll. Very impressive. Like I said earlier, in a 6-person contest against the prestigious back in Hermit, Maine. This could be the one. A victory tonight against Mark Sterling and VSK, two TV stars. Coming back to Maine for the first time in a long time.
The following contest is now a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number 1 outside the ring. Hailing from Long Island, New York, at a total combined weight of 397.33333 pounds. The team of Smart Mark Sterling and VSK with whatever it takes.
What's the mic work for them?
Your opponents to my left.
Okay.
From the big top, please welcome Bison J. Lyon. The ringleader Midas Black, the greatest show in professional wrestling, the main event.
Mike works perfectly for them. Convenient. What? Rich Paladino, we have an issue. Stop sucking. We have an issue. Microphone. Bring them out. Let's go.
Say, the crowd support for the main event is off the chain, as opposed to your opponents are Smart Mark Sterling and VSK. It's understandable. Not very liked here in Yarmouth, Maine.
I mean, what do they expect if you tell the audience they smell like fish?
Well, I'm not saying he doesn't have a point, but that's neither here nor there. That's not my business. Here we are, an arm ringer there from Midas. Still with a hat on. There's some talent in being able to keep your hat on for even 30 seconds of the rest of the ring. Stayed on. Shoulder tackle by Mark Sterling. Gets a little choked up when he has to wrestle on TV, but something about it when he comes to shows here at Limitless, able to put things together. Very educated in the wrestling ring there. Whoop. Oh! Gets distracted and eats a right from ringleader Midas. Midas Black here.
He's feeling the energy tonight. Oh, hats off, but that's not going to stop Midas Black, who has just tagged in Jay Lyon. I'm telling you, these two move like one well-oiled unit, and that is such a rarity on the indies right now, especially in the Northeast.
Absolutely. Product, New York City. And a beautiful maneuver, and the tandem offense is very impressive from the main event. Elbow dropped by VSK.
You know, this is a battle for New York just as much as it is a battle for tag team supremacy here at Limitless Wrestling. VSK and Mark Sterling, you know, roster members of Creative Pro, training at Creative Pro, and Midas Black. Oh!
Oh, no!
What on earth was that?
Beautiful maneuver. I don't think they have a name to it. All the more impressive that Jay Lyon still has his treat in his mouth, his meat.
Oh, don't even get me started with the meat. I love the meat. But what I'm saying before is that these boys are from Hog, so we've got Hog versus Creative Pro.
Hog versus Cap, New York on New York crime. Happening right now. No, I'm not seeing the ring tonight. No ring used tonight by ringleader Midas. Maybe they have some new tricks up their sleeve.
Well, you know what? Lion is motivated by meat, so if it goes...
No! Get out of town! Built like a lion and you hear him roar! What did Rich do to you there, Jay?
And Jay Lyon is built like a brick house, but he has the agility of a man half his size.
Absolutely, unbelievable. And again, a lot of the offense from the main event, only a 2 count, says Nate Speckman. A lot of the offense is such a low margin of error. You cannot miss or else it's going to be detrimental for some of these tandem moves. And Mark smacks the meat out of Jay Lyon's mouth. And let me tell you, I'm friends with Mark. Mark is a professional when it comes to smacking the meat. I will tell you that much.
I don't know what you mean by that, but I'll say that I'm friends with Jay Lyon, and when you take that meat out of his mouth, he gets to the next level of anger. There's no
Second,
stopping him. He's going after him, and I think he might pick up his feet. Oh.
Wait a minute, there's a tag. You didn't see it. VSK. Gotta turn around, Jay. Oh, no!
Oh,
German suplex, but with nowhere to go for Jay Lyon. Gonna be brought back out. VSK with a cover. One. What are you doing? Wow, referee Nate Speckman out of position there. Oh, VSK with punishing shots to the head. In and out, lots of tags so far.
Well, as we mentioned earlier with that four-way match, the key to a good tag match is to tag in and out, keep yourself fresh, and prevent your opponent from getting to their side of the ring.
So we saw some tag team contests earlier. We saw the Maine State Posse take on the Workhosemen, the ever-evolving tag team division here in Limitless Wrestling. Big shot from VSK.
And now the referee being distracted, of course, by Smart Mark Sterling. This snaky man here. And Midas motioning over because there's some funny business going on in the ring.
Absolutely, and Mark Sterling and VSK, they not only know how to cut off a ring, but they know how to take advantage of things, Sam. I absolutely agree. You think about their last time they were here, they defeated the Maine State Posse the last time they were here. That was a big win back in 2020. Main event, although it looks very impressive, their win-loss record does not reflect that. They have got to get a victory. And as impressive as they are, wins and losses are what count the most. That's going to be important factoring into this contest. Jay Lyon throws some strikes, and VSK tosses him right back down. VSK now defeated Nico Silva back in Herman, Maine at the beginning of August. Drops a kick right to the face of Jay Lyon. In comes VSK. Beautiful maneuver. Very impressive physique, taking care of business in there.
Well, I think that VSK is on the wrong side of good and evil in this match. I will say that he's tremendously athletic and shows tremendous amounts of promise.
Absolutely. Like Mark said, VSK, we saw him this past week, AEW. Mark Sterling, a mainstay, the charge for Jade Cargill, leading the Jade brand. Say, Mark, so what does he have? The meat. What? Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the meat in his mouth. Mark, the third member of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, along with Matt Cardona and Brian Myers, taking the wrestling podcast world by storm with the broski boot there. With the meat in Mark's mouth, tastes terrible. Mark doesn't usually eat rechewed meat, but that's neither here nor there. Mark picking up Jay Lyon, and again, frequent tags here. VSK back in the contest, and Midas needs to get in there.
Playing it smart. They're working smarter, not harder, I would confidently say. But Jay Lyon still has some wind here. Knowing that he doesn't have his partner on the outside, or rather for the tag, he really does need to make a move here. It's do or die.
Jay Lyon, like I said, has some incredible athleticism for a big man, but he could be running out of gas. Beautiful tandem maneuver there, clothesline right into the spin kick with VSK. Glancing blow, and this is when he needs to take advantage of it, Sam. Needs to make the tag for Ringleader Midas.
And Midas is like an Energizer bunny on the outside. Can he make the tag? Oh, VSK, yes! Midas Black tags in. He's on the top rope. Beautiful double cross body to Sterling and VSK.
Sterling and VSK got to collect themselves now. Midas Black, again, innovative offense. These strikes that I have never seen before. Midas Black now gives him up for a suplex. Pinpoint accuracy, textbook. And Midas Black looking right at the camera. He's feeling it now.
It doesn't matter if you're in front of 20 people, 200 people, or 20,000 people. These guys give their all the main event no matter what.
Oh no! Yakuza kick from Midas Black. Midas now. Here's in VSK. Are you kidding me?
Could this be it?
Place at the right time. Mark Sterling able to break it up. The tandem offense, innovative as can be. No, Jay Lyon, beautiful drop kick. Was able to regain his composure. Crowd firmly behind the main event here in Yarmouth, Maine. That's M-A-N-E, by the way, Sam. Here in M-A-I-N-E.
Yes, we don't want to confuse the two.
There's a difference, yes. Midas Black takes in Jay Lyon. VSK looking a little worse for the wear. Oh! Mark Sterling at the right place at the right time. Excellent counter. VSK drives him into the canvas. Midas Black, that might be it. 2, 3, only 2. Oh, I can't believe it.
Well, Mark Sterling doing whatever it takes, am I right?
W-I-T, that is, absolutely. Jay Lyon is going to eat that post. Mark Sterling going to try to figure out, reach into his bag of tricks here, perhaps. Mark Sterling has a patented pile driver. You're probably wondering, how is it different from any other pile driver? There's some old school influence. Really tucks that head in between the legs, driving the head right to the canvas. What is this? Asking the ref to come to the corner. I've seen this before only because I know Mark likes to put those brass knuckles to use. I don't condone it, I just know it might happen, Sam.
And the ref is blind to what's happening. Oh, but Midas blocked. Look at that schoolboy.
Tight. Might of the trucks, no. Only two. If you're DSK, you gotta get rid of those brass nuts. Where are they? Oh, big super kick's gonna stuff Mark Sterling.
And those brass knuckles are firmly, firmly hitting the face of Midas Black.
No, you're not kicking out of that.
DSK with a smug grin.
You
He might
gotta get
want to go
rid of
for the
that
pin.
evidence. I think he can take his time. There's no way.
Whose side are you on, Troy?
Two, I'm on nobody's side, but that may be the winning side. Main event upsets WAT. Mark Sterling thinks he's won.
Their first win in Limitless Wrestling.
Mark Sterling looking at me. I'm like, pay attention, buddy. You just lost the match. Midas has no idea where he was. All instincts after that brass knuckle shot from DSK. The crucifix pin has done it, and Main Event pick up their first victory here in Limitless Wrestling in a long time.
Congratulations, boys, on Mark Sterling and DSK beside themselves. Who knows if we'll ever see them in a Limitless Wrestling ring again after this.
It is now time for your main event, and it is sponsored by the VSW Podcast. This match, one fall for the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. Introducing first the challenger. In the corner to my right, he is the winner of the 2019 Vacation Land Cup. He is the winner of the 2021 Vacation Land Cup. And he is the former Limitless Wrestling World Champion from Dangertown, USA, weighing in at 202 pounds, the alternative, Anthony Greene! His opponent, in the corner to my left, the man who not only carried Limitless Wrestling, but independent wrestling as a whole on his back for over the past year. He is the champion who never left you. Even when he had the chance. Tonight, he makes his 8th defense of a 191-day reign, wrestling out of Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 187 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Limitless Wrestling World Champion, Red Death, Daniel Garcia!
Main event time here at EUPHORIA.
6-year anniversary, Johnny Torres, on the very first Limitless Wrestling show, Stage 1. Anthony Greene was a late scratch for Jason Rumble and took on good Hank Flanders. Quite literally, Johnny, and this is for no lack of effect. The rest was history. Anthony Greene went from being a late replacement to a contender, to a mainstay, to somebody who is synonymous with Limitless Wrestling.
From reliable to undeniable.
Absolutely. The alternative, Anthony Greene getting his shot, once again, mind you, against a man who, despite his shortcomings in the, I don't know, attitude department maybe? Man of low moral fiber. It's true what they say. He didn't leave this company. He loves that title. He wants to defend it. He may not love the people anymore. His attitude has changed.
What a wrinkle we have here tonight. Kevin Blackwood nowhere to be found at ringside.
We're underway here. Anthony Greene and Daniel Garcia. Kevin Blackwood made all the difference in the last contest between Daniel Garcia and Anthony Greene, causing the DQ finish. Now, there's no Blackwood. You gotta believe there was going to be, but Daniel Garcia and Blackwood shared words after Blackwood's contest with Ace Romero earlier, and
didn't go well.
But you know what? Who are we to say that there isn't an ace up his sleeve? Who is to say? Blackwood could be in the wings. Both men feeling each other out right now.
Anthony Greene knows that he has to have eyes in the back of his head when it comes to the Blackwood situation. But for now, one of the most dangerous men in all of independent wrestling history, Red Death Daniel Garcia, the Limitless Wrestling Champion, stands across the ring, and we're off to the races here.
Catching a chop from Red Death is Anthony Greene, who's going to deliver it. And we got ourselves a contest.
Oh, rapid fire.
Fourth. Garcia's chops with a little bit more oomph. Anthony Greene going to shoot him off, coming off the ropes. Crisscross, Anthony Greene. Garcia not to be outdone, catches him. Garcia right behind. Beautiful release German suplex.
But Anthony Greene back to his feet, snaps off the back elbow.
Early in the contest was able to get right back up from that suplex. Anthony Greene.
Let me fight for a suplex here.
Gets him. Up and over. Garcia back up on his feet. Going to shoot Anthony Greene off. Ducks the back elbow again. Leapfrog from Garcia, drop down. Anthony Greene coming in. Leapfrog once again. Puts on the brakes.
Might be thinking so much prettier.
This early in the contest, if he can hit it. Garcia puts him off the ropes and takes a breather.
There we are. Ever the tactician.
Hands up. Suicide dive by Anthony Greene takes out Daniel Garcia.
No room to breathe for Red Death from the alternative.
We were in the back earlier, Johnny Torres. There's only so many of us that were involved on the first show. Myself, Anthony Greene, Ace Romero. We're all competitors on the first show.
Only a handful left
active. That's it. They're still active. The three of us. And then you look around, you think about the people that have gone places. Anthony Greene did in fact leave for a small period of time. We've been blessed with him back. How much longer do we have him for again, though? And that's the question. Daniel Garcia, that championship belt around his waist is more than just a large sum of money. It's not just a payday, Johnny Torres. It might as well be a ticket to stardom. Anthony Greene wants his ticket back.
He carries a whole legacy with him when he slings that belt over his shoulder.
Big chop by Anthony Greene. The likes of Hold It himself, MJF,
wait a minute.
Christian Casanova.
Walking, talking, flying.
Beautiful maneuver, right to the punches, no cover. Gonna stay on Garcia. Garcia's thrown off his game a little bit so far. Anthony Greene with a clothesline in the corner, gonna shoot off Garcia. Reversal of fortunes there. Wait a minute, wasn't expecting the Bulldog. Only one. Nate Speckman says one.
Deep gas tank from Daniel Garcia, quick kick out there.
Anthony Greene.
Shark circling here. What's he thinking?
It is early in this contest, Torres. They're going to still be feeling each other out here. Garcia seems irritated, trying to get out and muscle out.
Playing the perimeter.
Rolls through. Big drop toe hold, very nicely done. Rolls through. Beautiful drop kick to Anthony Greene, and that's going to slow him down.
How fast is Red Death? My God.
And you take a look at his schedule, the likes that he has taken on in the past few weeks. Talk about your John Moxleys. You want to talk about your Minoru Suzuki's. How about Davey Richards announced he's going to be coming to Maine in October. It does not stop for Red Death. And you got to believe it. He is ready for this. 9 title defenses. He wants to come back to Herman. He wants to come back to Yarmouth.
Wants to hit the 200-day mark on that title run.
Anthony Greene, you saw it. The wherewithal, had his hand on the back of the head, ready to try to block it. If that blow to the back ended up being a blow to the head, he would have had himself protected. Red Death, very effective so far in the early going.
Conserving his energy at this point. No wasted movement from Daniel Garcia.
And you know, there's a lot of different strategies for these people that you have to defend against. Daniel Garcia, we saw him against JD Drake in an absolute classic here for Limitless Wrestling. Available now on IWTV. Search for Vacation Land Cup 2021 to see that contest. And he was able to defeat JD Drake. Kevin Blackwood was banned from ringside. But can he do it again with no Blackwood? Cover 2. Only 2, says Nate Speckman.
Anthony Greene took Garcia inside out with that suplex variation.
Anthony Greene has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Like I said, trained at the lockup. Spike Dudley, Ryan Waters. The Performance Center with the likes of William Regal. Albert.
From day one when I met Anthony Greene, and you can probably attest to this too, he soaked up knowledge anywhere he could pick it up.
He immersed himself in professional wrestling. He made it his life. It is a lifestyle. It was not a hobby.
Yep.
It was not something he did on the weekends. He immersed himself.
Every single minute, every single day, Anthony Greene eats, breathes, and sleeps pro wrestling.
And it shows. Daniel Garcia does the same. Training regimens, strict training regimens, takes care of himself, finding sleep wherever he can in between flights. Beautiful maneuver. And catches Anthony Greene. And he's going to land hard on the floor, holding his face, but entire body. There's no give on this floor here in Yarmouth, Maine.
It's the tactical study of Red Death Daniel Garcia that continues to set him apart from every other independent professional wrestler out there.
Going to take his time. He has that championship belt, parading it around the ring for the Yarmouth faithful to see.
It's that cross-legged center of the ring, just goading Anthony Greene back into the fight. Limitless
Daniel
wrestling.
Garcia. I'm surprised that Daniel Garcia is taking this much time, and you got to stay on Anthony Greene. Do not give him an inch, he will take a mile.
You have to wonder if Red Death hadn't been parading himself like that, would Anthony Greene have taken a little more time on the outside, gather his breath, gather his wits, form a new tactic?
I was going to say, I don't know if you're going to see Daniel Garcia go out and chase him, bring him back in the ring, could perhaps would take a count-out victory at this rate. But I don't know, bring him back into the ring. Find what body part you're going to pick. It looks like it's going to be the back tonight. It looks like when he threw the dart at the dartboard, it's going to be the back. Putting
no
the
argument
pressure
here.
there on the neck of Anthony Greene. Stretching the back out as well. Driving elbows into Anthony Greene. Crucifix. 2. Kick out at the count of 2.
Anthony Greene.
Got to create some distance there. Yep, extra roll. And it's good. I'm glad you noticed that, Johnny. Obviously, we know what's going on. Anthony Greene trying to separate himself from the rest, not just kicking out, using that energy to roll.
Create that space.
Make Garcia exert that cardio. He has excellent cardio. He's not going to run out of it, but you can try to make him expend it a little bit more. Anthony Greene is no slouch in the cardio department.
No doubt about it. Anthony Greene playing the perimeter beautifully here, staying close to those ropes. He knows Garcia's a grappler. He knows he's very well versed in submissions. He's got to stay close to the ropes.
Chin lock from Daniel Garcia. Snap mare. Beautiful drop kick once again to the back of the neck. Choosing the neck and the back so far in the contest.
Extra spice on that, but Nate Speckman says only 2. What a battle.
You can see Anthony Greene trying to bring some sense back in his neck, rubbing his neck, giving it almost a massage.
Yep. Anything he can get out of that. And Garcia's probably feeling the same way with that chest right about now. You saw him just briefly.
Big chop from Garcia. Garcia methodical, stalking his prey. Again, submission expert. What he's got in the submission department, Anthony Greene has in creativity. He has more surprises, perhaps, than Daniel Garcia has. And he's going to need to rely on those surprises throughout this bout.
I'm wondering what kind of game planning Anthony Greene's done here. You know, what kind of reversal does Anthony Greene potentially have in mind for the Garcia lock?
And that's the thing. They are no strangers. This is not their first rodeo. We saw an earlier contest between the two this past summer, spoiled by Kevin Blackwood. Anthony Greene would have become champion then if it wasn't for Kevin Blackwood. But that's given Garcia some time to study in between those long flights. Pop in a DVD, head over to IWTV, head over to the Peacock Network and see what he has over there. He's had an opportunity. IVP videos. I say IWTV. Anthony Greene, has a lot of footage out there, and Garcia's been able to watch all of it, watch back on his own match, and figure out what he can do from there.
Now, slugging back and forth, center of the ring. Happy 6th-year anniversary, Limitless Wrestling.
Anthony Greene now up the brace, coming back around. Rear naked choke. We have perhaps a sleeper. I'm trying to see where it is.
He's been studying that Minoru Suzuki.
Absolutely. Brett lets it go on his own merit for German suplex. Speckman in position, but it was not a cover. And Garcia grinding
that
now.
waist lock firmly cinched in. And not just pulling him immediately back to his feet, grinding.
Once again, German suplex. And that's the thing, he's taking his time, grinding, keeping that waist lock on in between suplexes.
Anthony Greene trying to defend that neck from the repeated suplexes.
Another suplex. Third one, and you can hear Anthony Greene now. Letting out gasps, moans.
Greene knows that trying to break the grip of Red Death might be futile, so he's trying to defend his neck instead.
No protection there, though. And Garcia's going to turn it up.
Oh, no.
Going to kick it up a notch. 5th suplex, I believe. I've lost count. Could be number 6. Anthony Greene has to do something. Needs to dig down deep here.
But Garcia picking the leg. STF.
That's the neck. That's the back. Torquing the leg. It's every body part, and there is nowhere for Anthony Greene to go. I don't think he can reach the rope. I don't think he can reach the rope there, Johnny Torres. He might have him.
Oh, the alternative is immobilized. Garcia might be trying to turn that over. Invert the STF, but Greene.
Anthony Greene fighting to stay alive. Working very hard. Rope break initiated.
Garcia kept that on right until Nate Speckman's 4 count, though. Got every dropout.
Why is that belt still so close in the ring? Where'd it come now? Showing Anthony Greene the belt. Taunting him with the championship that was once his.
Oh, no.
Anthony Greene picking it up. You can't get lost now, Anthony Greene. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. And yes, that championship belt is the prize, but you gotta focus on the guy in the ring to get it.
Absolutely. One of the top independent professional wrestlers stands in your way of being a 2-time Limitless Wrestling World Champion.
You gotta wonder. It's so hard to look ahead. 6 years as we enter our 7th year. What is going to happen with the Limitless Wrestling Championship? Ace Romero very much still in the mix for a championship bout. JT Dunn feeling slighted. Up-and-comers like Rip Bison starting to make some noise. You take a look at somebody like Alec Price, a stud, could be very well back in the mix. Anything can happen here in Limitless Wrestling, but it's going to depend on these two right here tonight at EUPHORIA.
All eyes are affixed on this contest here. Everything changes with the result of this as Garcia measures Anthony Greene.
I was talking about the neck and back earlier. He's focusing on the legs, that STF, and now just kicking out the leg. He's going to try to debilitate Anthony Greene, take away all of his weapons.
Very holistic assault here from Daniel Garcia.
Crossface.
My God.
He'll be looking for a belly-to-back suplex from the top.
Shoulder capture. What? Got the...
Anthony Greene floats over! Red Death may have landed on his head, clutching at his head! This is the chance that Anthony Greene needed!
Garcia wanted the shoulder capture suplex off the top rope, a.k.a. nearly certain doom for Anthony Greene. What an adjustment from the alternative, and Yarmouth is coming alive.
Say, coming from that altitude at the top rope there, and Red Death now slowed down heavily, clutching at his head, landing flush.
Very high
Speckman checking on both competitors. Anthony Greene back up to his feet before Daniel Garcia.
In hot pursuit.
And Anthony Greene getting the let out here, delivering chops to Daniel Garcia.
Takes off.
Out of steam. Big back elbow.
Up.
Again from Anthony Greene. Driving that forearm. This is the chance, Johnny Torres.
That's it. Going inside
Floats him
out.
over. Cover him, Anthony Greene. 1, 2. Only 2.
The alternative. Anthony Greene rocking and rolling here.
Once again, go over that belly-to-back suplex. Up. Beautiful Michinoku driver.
Spiked him.
Only 2. The tides have turned. Anthony Greene needs to stay on him, kicking him out of the way.
What a way to rally back for AG. And Yarmouth approves.
This crowd firmly behind Anthony Greene. I'm still wondering, the thought of Kevin Blackwood. We know he's in the building, nowhere to be seen. This could be a ploy, Johnny Torres.
Yeah, I know. I keep glancing around the room. Oh, wait a minute. Might be thinking
this.
butterfly effect.
Butterfly effect!
Cover that man.
He can get him there. 2 new champion, only 2. Anthony Greene. That butterfly effect he's recently put into use. Excellent maneuver.
Very nearly the first ever 2-time Limitless Wrestling champion.
What a feather in his cap. He is the first ever 2-time Vacation Land Cup winner. Could he be the first ever 2-time Limitless champion? Looking for that so much prettier. He floats him over.
Garcia
holds on to him. Oh, catches him with an Olympic slam.
Cover.
2. Only 2.
Right into the ankle lock.
The ankle lock. Olympic slam into the ankle lock. Shades of Kurt Angle here tonight.
Gold medalist caliber ankle lock.
Red Death.
Oh, just trying to snap the entire foot off of Anthony Greene.
Gets the ropes. Anthony Greene quicker to the ropes. Shoots him over, floats him over.
What a cover!
Kick out. I thought it was going to be an armbar, surprising Anthony Greene, who's holding onto that knee,
No!
I noticed.
Pile driver!
Beautiful pile driver. Spikes him. 2. They're only 2.
Oh, that's been a kill shot for Garcia in the past.
Garcia screaming in anguish, upset that he was not able to finish Anthony Greene.
What a pile driver. Nate Speckman checking on Anthony Greene.
Anthony Greene clutching that head.
If that neck was in a bad way before, I can't imagine how it feels now.
Certainly slowing down the pace was Garcia there. Going to give him a chance to take a breather.
Oh, I think he just noticed the way that Anthony Greene is in. Trying to collect himself, buying a little more time.
He's got to think, and they got to be thinking that submission hold that he put away so many people with.
Jake
something even, yes. JD Drake.
You immobilize 2 monsters of men like that.
Anthony Greene has got to be trying to think if he even knows where he is right now. Dig down deep into his bag of tricks, and he has got a lot of them.
Now Garcia taking the time to admonish Anthony Greene. Might not be wise.
Anthony Greene back up to his feet. Chop from Red Death. Pushing him back is AG.
It's just breaking down here.
Daniel Garcia just said, "You are not special." Anthony Greene wants to throw blows. He says, "Come on." What is this? What is this? What is this?
And when bare knuckles are flying.
Bare knuckles flying, open hand fists at that. Everything's
Garcia.
legal. German suplex. Anthony Greene catches him with a super kick. Red Death lands that lariat.
We have ascended to a new level here in our Euphoria main event.
Was looking for that pile driver. Oh, Death Valley driver. That's one of your bag of tricks there, Johnny Torres.
You got it.
1, 2, only 2. You were known for that one over in these parts back in the day, Johnny Torres.
Once upon a time, top shelf.
It's Anthony Greene. And you can't believe Daniel Garcia was able to kick out of that.
What a flurry of offense between both of them. That was unbelievable.
Like I said, they had to dig deep. Anthony Greene was able to dig deep into that bag of tricks. And now he's got to think of something else. Still has not been able to connect with the So Much Prettier. Perhaps a good hand could do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Devastating right hand from Anthony Greene. Big chop again to Daniel Garcia.
So much leather being laid down in this contest.
Getting Garcia back up to that top rope. We saw this before. Garcia with that belly-to-back suplex, and Anthony Greene's going to get him over there.
But Garcia having that front chancery is dangerous.
Holding on tight. As Anthony's trying to get out of it now.
Yeah. He might have been thinking superplex, but now, wait a minute.
It's Anthony Greene. And like I said, Anthony Greene is an innovator. This past week in pro wrestling, we got to take a look. You know, that it's going to be an illegal hold. He's got a rope break already. This past week in pro wrestling history, if you look at your timeline, we took a look at the life of Chris Kanyon. They called him the innovator of offense. Anthony Greene, in his own right here in New England, has come up with some of the most creative stuff you've ever seen. I think we're about to see something else right here.
What in the hell?
He could be looking for the So Much Prettier from the top.
Garcia having none of it.
Oh, there's that good hand.
Precision always finds its mark.
Absolutely. What could he be looking for? Maybe the superplex now. Anthony Greene, the second rope, if he goes to the top.
But Garcia fighting tooth and nail.
Look at this be. Garcia, I'm nervous now. Oh, I don't know what this is going to be. Catches him!
Implant DDT from the top rope.
Floats him out with the DDT, and Garcia right there to cover. 2, only 2. Garcia only with 2 with that implant DDT coming off the second.
Incredible.
Garcia doesn't even emit a noise, just a groan and a long look on his face. What does he have to do? I don't know at this point, Johnny Torres.
Yarmouth rallying behind Anthony Greene.
They have seen Anthony Greene absolutely go through everybody who's anybody here in Limitless Wrestling.
Now Daniel Garcia, though, he smells blood in the water. He might be thinking that pile driver again.
Oh, if he can land that pile driver again, I don't think Anthony Greene can kick out.
Put down Christian Casanova.
And Garcia, though, is back. Small of his back, holding on to it. And that's what you're going to have to do.
Electing to rain down the stomps. Going back to it.
He cannot get it, Torres. This is gut check time for Daniel Garcia, and he has always passed every gut check that he has had.
No doubt, but Anthony Greene, with the presence of mind to push Daniel Garcia into the corner and then laying in the chop. Oh.
Chop again from Garcia. Anthony Greene with one of his own. Again from Garcia. Stuffing that clothesline. Catches a small, short super kick.
Wait a minute.
We've seen this
before.
before.
Brain Eater.
Oh, no! Lance flush. He's got him. Kicks out.
Half crab. What a transition.
Beautiful half crab. In tight, in deep.
Garcia's in agony.
And he can't reach the rope. Johnny Torres, he might have him. Wait a second.
Wait.
Long awaited. Where have you been? Kevin Blackwood. Good to see him.
Anthony Greene was waiting.
Perhaps a change of heart from Blackwood.
Oh, no.
Was that enough? Don't even tell me.
Wait. No.
2. Only 2.
Wow.
Ducks one.
Weeds
Gets him. So much prettier. He's got to take a walk. He's got it. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Did not get all of it. Did not get all of it. 2. Kicks out at 2.
You have to wonder if that will be the story of this after the fact.
If he couldn't get all of it, though, that's the problem. Blackwood reeling in front of us. A change of heart. Maybe that was the plan all along.
Right.
Lull him. Get him into that false sense of security, thinking that there maybe was a tiff. Oh, I'm thinking now, Torres. Maybe that's what it is. It was a ruse. the whole time that was a ruse. It's gotta be.
It had to have been.
I'm connecting the dots here. Kevin Blackwood is, if you can't see it on camera, Kevin Blackwood's saying enough of this. He's walking to the back. He's scuttling to the back.
I'm wondering if he was trying to make up for earlier or if this was a ploy. We'll never really know.
I don't think we're gonna know because he's gone. That's the
At this
problem.
point, he bought AG's attention for 5 seconds, maybe.
Pump kick from Garcia after the super kick from Anthony Greene.
Live rounds.
Oh no, schoolboy right into that bottom
The
turnbuckle.
special, baby.
He gets him. Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Got it. Oh, lands on his feet.
Incredible. Steps on through.
Sharpshooter. Got a sharpshooter locked in.
Deep squat. Perfect hook. Anthony Greene's in a bad place.
I don't know, but he's closer to the ropes. If Anthony Greene realizes if he can get that right hand out, he might be closer. Yes. Yes, he does.
He heard you.
Anthony Greene did not hear me. He just had the wherewithal. That is his wrestling acumen right there.
But the spinning tombstone, my God.
2 through only 2.
What?
Only 2 from Garcia. Getting Anthony Greene up. That belt still almost in the ring now. Greene catches him. Oh my God, he twisted his leg.
The hook kick.
So much prettier. Puts on the brakes.
Garcia.
Rolls him through. Gets him. Crutch pin. He got him. The champion. What? It caught him. The rolling crutch pin.
Here's your winner and new Limitless Wrestling World Champion, the alternative, Anthony Greene.
Forces the crutch pin. Anthony Greene steals one, and he has earned every bit of that Limitless Wrestling Championship. He's a 2-time champion, Johnny Torres.
The first time ever, 2-time Limitless Wrestling World Champion. We knew, Top Shelf, that it was going to come down to the final maneuver. One hair out of place was all it was going to take.
Anthony Greene up to his feet. Garcia doesn't believe it. Garcia's protesting it. Where's Blackwood? Oh, I don't believe this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Limitless Wrestling Champion.
A fraction of a second made all the difference. Picture perfect pin from the alternative.
He got caught. Garcia got caught in it. You can't even look at Anthony Greene, but he does not protest. He hands over the belt.
And he gave Limitless Wrestling everything he had, whether you love him or hate him.
There's no doubt about that, Johnny Torres. Hold on 1 second. Let's stay with this.
Don't trust him, man.
Over this past year, we made Limitless Wrestling the most important independent professional wrestling company in the United States. And as much as it pains me to say, it's yours now.
Daniel Garcia, stoic in defeat. That man poured his heart out for 8 defenses. Every match he had before on his route to the title. That is a professional at that. Hold on 1 second. What the hell?
Wait a minute.
It's prestigious.
Oh!
Hold on 1
Channing
second.
Thomas, McDaniels.
They're not going to get a chance to even celebrate. This is an amazing moment being spoiled by prestigious.
What? And
there goes Ace Romero. Ace Romero's out back here. Ace Romero looking a little worse for the wear.
Prestigious, the sore losers after earlier tonight.
Absolutely, John Alba-less. They're ganging up on Ace Romero, 3-on-1. Anthony Greene just went through a battle. Prestigious is out here. What are they doing out here? Oh,
but it's catching up.
Gosling gets him with a kick.
It's catching up to Ace Romero now. It's 3-on-2. This is bad.
What's this? Wait. Got some music here. What is
this? Is unfamiliar.
I'm not familiar with this tune either. And putting a beat down on him. Let's see. Oh! Well then.
Dirty Dango.
Dirty Dango. Maine's own is in the house, and Channing Thomas looks like he's in the welcoming committee. Right in front of us. What is this?
Oh,
Channing
he
Thomas.
came to fight.
Look at this. Channing Thomas is the welcoming committee for Dango.
And here comes.
Oh, watch out, Harry. That's a $5,000 camera that Harry's got.
And
Channing
Dirty
Thomas.
Dango. Mac Daniels and Brett Ryan wrestling. It's like they just saw a ghost. Maine wrestling
What is
legend.
this? Oh my! Oh, catches him. Dive from Dango. Bailing out Anthony Greene and Ace Romero.
A bona fide first ballot Maine Wrestling Hall of Famer, Dirty Dango.
Wait a minute, this. Channing Thomas now back in the ring. Catches, oh, flush from Anthony Greene. Ace Romero. Big clothesline, nowhere to go for Channing Thomas. Dango now. Wait a minute.
Saying his hellos to the Yarmouth faithful.
What is this?
He's got a mic.
What the fuck is going on?
Feeling it tonight, boys. I'm feeling it tonight. You know, I got some thoughts going through my brain right now. I'm thinking champ. I'm thinking my man Ace right here versus these three punk asses right here. 2 weeks, Herman, Maine. Let's do this shit.
What?
Wow. That's a gauntlet thrown down. Prestigious is hightailing it.
Running for the hills.
I used to talk like this, but now I can talk normal like. But I'm gonna talk like this for you because we got a little history, because we're friends. We were friends in New York, you know? But, congrats, champ. If you can hang on to that strap long enough, maybe I'll get a shot. Yeah. Maybe I'll get a shot right here in Yarmouth. Because it's Dango!
Taking on a whole different meaning these days. Dirty Dango. The gauntlet thrown down for 2 weeks from tonight, 2 weeks from yesterday in Herman, Maine. Dango, Ace Romero, and Anthony Greene potentially up against Prestigious.
What a battle to be had. What a 6th year anniversary here in Yarmouth. A whole night of euphoria here at Euphoria.
Johnny, it's time. This is the 6-year anniversary.
And
the next time we see you will be year 7.
You know it. And Anthony Greene, your first ever 2-time Limitless Wrestling World Champion. For Top Shelf and myself, Johnny Torres, good fight. Good night.
Anthony Greene, tonight you became the new Limitless Wrestling Champion, a title that you never actually lost. How does it feel to have that once more in your possession?
I mean, as silly as it sounds, it kind of feels like a reunion for me. I remember bringing this title to the first ever road taping, and it was a real shitty moment for me to have to hand this off to Randy Carver and hand it to Limitless Wrestling, knowing that I was never going to defend it again. And look at us now, a year later, nearly to the date that I gave this title up, and I'm once again the Limitless Wrestling World Champion. It's the emotions are running high right now. I really don't know what to say to you, Sam, but it feels absolutely incredible.
Well, congratulations on your win, Anthony.